Hey gamers, this video is going to be a bit different from the usual, but I've been thinking of starting doing videos that rather than focusing on any particular champion, are rather more focused on particular concepts that I want to teach you about. So the Rekkles style ADC is basically a playstyle that minimizes deaths in order to maximize CS and XP. The advantages of this playstyle is that it's easy to play it. All you need is enough discipline to make the decisions that the playstyle entails. If you don't have discipline, or to put it another way, your brain is just too ADHD, then this playstyle might not be for you. But with discipline, this playstyle makes your performance very consistent by removing a lot of the coin flip out of your play, by minimizing deaths, while ensuring your farm is always high enough for you to be a threat in any game. The downside is that while you remove coin flip from your own playstyle, your teammates remain as coin flip as ever. And this low risk playstyle makes it hard to get as fed as you would be in high risk playstyles when everything goes right for you, making it harder to carry in edge case scenarios. So basically, I think if you're a smurf like me, I'm actually gonna have a lower run rate during this video playing this playstyle than I would if I was just to play normally. But for you, as a non-smurf, I don't think that is something you should worry about, because if you could consistently carry games by playing your normal playstyle, you probably would not be watching videos like these. There was more I wanted to say, but goddammit, I don't have time to keep reading the script. Whatever. So yeah, we're just gonna be focusing on minimizing deaths, maximizing CS. It's gonna require a lot of focus for me to just focus on that all video long, but I'll try my best. We're gonna be playing less risk-based. Obviously, if we get an engage like this, I'm gonna go in though. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm not taking a big risk, like trying to push my advantage long enough that Pike can maybe hook me under turret. Usually I would take a risk like that. I'm not going to. Any kind of situation that would put me in a skill-based situation, I'm gonna be like, you know what? No, I'm just not gonna put myself there. Skill-based or like coin flip based, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes it's the same. If you don't know who's better between you and your opponent. Obviously I have minion cover there, so that's not important. Alright. What is the enemy jungler? Diana, and we see her in our jungle, so at the very least I want to play some vision. I'll play some vision here. Looks like my support is gonna go roam, so we're gonna play pretty safe right now. Obviously this Rekkles style ADC, there are some champions that are more suited to it than others. I think Jinx is a pretty good choice for it, both because she has really high wave clear, so really easy to obtain a lot of farm with her throughout the game. But for example, it just wouldn't make sense to play something like Samira with this playstyle. It's just, they are just completely contradictory. You can try and apply some principles to it, but generally you would not play Samira the same way you can play Jinx. There are some exceptions though, because I mean Tristana is not exactly an ADC who I would say is particularly suited to what is generally considered like the way Rekkles plays. But she can definitely work. I mean Tristana's been one of Rekkles' favorite champions historically. I'm gonna keep going here, I'll use the ghost. Nice one. So if I was worried in any way about my jungler there, or sorry, the enemy jungler showing up there, I wouldn't have bothered chasing at all, because I'm not gonna get a kill. Even if I am gonna get a kill, if I'm worried about getting ganked, I might just consider leaving. But obviously there's no risk there. We have plenty of vision in the river, we have our jungler around, we know nothing's gonna turn that around. So for you guys, if you're trying to play Rekkles style ADC, I would say if you're averaging less than 4 deaths, you're probably doing it right. It depends on the ADC. I mean, ADCs can have like a pretty wild difference in deaths just depending on the champion choice. But generally, no matter what the ADC, below 4 deaths sounds about right. You're probably doing it right if you're playing with below 4 average deaths. For me, I'm gonna say I would like to aim for below 2.5 deaths throughout this video, maybe even below 3 average deaths, pushing it. So obviously as a smurf I should be able to achieve it a lot more effectively than you should, while still outputting more damage and stuff. We're gonna be rushing berserkers because that's pretty good for this playstyle. It just basically keeps you safer from ganks, safer from engages. You can use it to obviously move into a safe spot a lot faster. You can be more overextended and still escape ganks. It does obviously leave you with less AD though, which Need to remember, because I just tried the last hit there as if I had an Unquiver. But yeah, Rekkles is definitely one of the main people who popularized Berserker's Rush back in the day. I'm gonna play some traps here next to Pyke, so we can run into them on the retreat. Can't really do anything to save my support there. He needed to be retreating. Gonna check a potion. Decided to start calling this matchup, by the way, just because I think their team will get pretty tanky later. So I'm using Cut Down. And when you have Cut Down, it's nice to use Cull. It's not so far actually leading to me getting Cut Down damage, but eventually I'll have more damage with Cut Down as a result of starting Cull instead of Doran's Blade. Check another potion here. I want to try and stay full HP as much as possible. Okay, that was a little bit of a risk considering I didn't know where she placed that trap. But oh well. I just not to step on it. Okay, so we're looking at a very dark map right now. We're starting to push. I am absolutely going to play some vision here. I would like to play some vision there, and also need to check if there's a Bloscon there. There is not. Actually, that doesn't spawn until 9 minutes these days, doesn't it? My bad, I didn't need the traps. Generally, though, it is quite nice on Jinx to just be able to use traps to clear that Bloscon there. But it used to spawn a lot sooner. I can't remember when exactly it spawned, but now it's only like 9 minutes where you have to start worrying about that. I think it's between 9 minutes and 9:30. I don't think it's consistent. And I could be misremembering the numbers. That is what I remember from the patch notes at the time, though. We got a Heimer in a potentially flank position. Okay, I guess not. Wait, we have a Heimer jungle? Wait, is this who ganked for us earlier? Wait, how? How could I not notice that? No, it must have been Salas that ganked for us, right? How would I have not noticed that our jungler was a Heimerdinger? No, but Salas has killed Galio twice, so Heimerdinger must have ganked for us. What the hell is wrong with me? Weird. Okay, my support is roaming at a pretty bad time. Because if I want to get a good base here, I need to shove in 2 waves. But I've got Ghost and Flash up, so I know I'm not gonna... Like, they might try and punish me, and in which case I'll be... Like, my wave stay will be screwed, but at the very least they shouldn't be able to kill me. Should be able to escape pretty easily, so we can take the risk of trying to shove it in. I absolutely cannot risk any more than that, though. So if they start freezing, that just sucks for me. Just have to base now. So we got the Uncover. This is going to be headed towards Kraken Slayer. I'm definitely going to do Infinity Edge over Gale Force. I think it's just straight up better right now. Doesn't matter what playstyle we're using. Obviously it would be a bit easier to achieve low deaths with Gale Force over Infinity Edge. But, you know, it's not your only priority when you're doing Rekkles playstyle. It's not like you should like cater all of your summoners, all of your items towards not dying. It's very different to playing to not die and building to not die, you know? At a certain point, you're just being overly obsessed with KDA if you're building to not die. It's more about playing this way. Nah, I really can't actually approach there. Just gonna try and... I should have done this sooner. Yeah, my bad. Should have eaten up that trap while Caitlyn was still pushing and not moving forwards. She didn't place another one, did she? Looks like no. So we're actually down in farm, which is interesting. Usually I just outfarm people in low elo just by lost hitting, not doing anything special. Enemy ADC just typically misses a lot of farm while I don't. I can't actually follow that up. There was no world where I could follow that up even if I wasn't playing super safe. Oh my, and now there's... Yeah, there's nothing to do here. We'll just play some traps there, hope it helps, but... Yeah. Disaster. So I had Pyke moving forwards to zone me off, which would be a perfect scenario for Pantheon to just engage on Pyke and we collapse on him, and Caitlyn is too far away to do much, at least not to immediately follow up. But if Pantheon just engages on Caitlyn, I can follow that up, And Pyke is the one now in a position to collapse on Pantheon. Nice. So I can't really do too much here. Nice. How did she take aggro there? I didn't even notice her auto-attacking me, but I guess she must have. 9 CS ahead of me now. She got really good farm. I'm surprised. Good base for recurve bow, but if I stay one more wave, obviously I'll be able to cash out my coal. Oh, do we want to rotate here? Maybe. Okay, looks like I'm probably going to be unable to join the fight if I try and like flank through there, so I have to walk around. Hopefully Melt kills Diana here. Damn. Okay. Nice, I'm a W hitter. Perfect. Pop Ghost just to get into position to fight sooner. Didn't really end up doing much, but potentially could have done a lot, so I don't regret doing it. Just looks like my team basically ended up winning the fight without me anyway, which is not something I would like usually count on. But absolutely, in case we did need me for the fight, it was very vital that I make that decision to just walk around sooner rather than later. Because I think a mistake that is common, and I say it's probably common because it's a mistake even I do a lot, is that in this situation, I just wait for the enemies to pass and then try and greedily like try and join the fight by like flanking them and just hope they don't turn on me, and if they do turn on me then I'm just like trying to waste their time. But it's probably not as efficient as just immediately making the call to just path around and just actually join the fight in a way where you can just do a lot more damage, as opposed to just like trying to bait the enemies into engaging on you and running away from your team. Which is, you know, somewhat useful, but there's also the risk that you might end up dying. And the enemies might just ignore you, and then you can't really do much. I guess that's the biggest issue with it. Okay, can't take the trap yet? No, I can. So this star is maybe gonna go down on this push. I'll try and hit Pyke and even place traps. Okay, he's so screwed here actually. That's unreal. Wait, Pantheon. Wait, I'll try and ult. Ah, Splash didn't get them. Somebody else does. Nice. Awesome. Alright, good. Ult from the Pantheon. I'll try and... So he clearly wants the base. I'm gonna tank these minions so he can actually get his base off. Otherwise they were gonna cancel his base. You got both kills? Yeah, whatever. Not a biggie. That actually puts me in the CS lead over Caitlyn, so just like that it's kind of turned around. Did I see Diana? Oh god. This is exactly what I need to be wary of. So I need to start leaving immediately before Pyke shows up. This is so awkward though. So I can try and 1v1 her, I guess. I think I avoided her ultimate. Alright, perfect. Now I need to get out. I needed to execute whatever plan I'm going for here fast, because very soon Pyke and Caitlyn, especially Pyke, just start arriving and then they can just get me killed. So I needed to, whatever I did there, I needed it to happen fast. That's why I'm just like overly eager to start the fight immediately rather than just playing it slow. In hindsight, I think I didn't even need to flash. There's no way Diana ult would have done enough damage to kill me, but I guess that's hindsight. I'm just surprised it went that, like, effectively. Like, obviously she was low HP, but I would have expected her to have a lot of burst to be a threat. She did not feel like a threat, really. I guess it's the traps. The traps kind of prevented any follow-up. I assume she had another E to use and she could not attack me. Nice. Alright, so that's Pyke dead. But yeah, so that is a situation where I could have easily died, by the way, especially if Diana hadn't been, you know, half HP, which is just, you know, pure luck for me. If I wanted to push there, I needed to be a lot more conscious of the fact that I might get flanked by Diana. I wouldn't say that makes it not worth pushing, but since I had a blue trinket, I had the ability to check a lot sooner whether there might be a Diana in the area, and that would have given me the chance to retreat a lot sooner. Should be fine. Well, I could easily die again here, but I think it's worth it for the turret. Either way, it looks like Diana's not going for me. Oh, this guy is though, what the hell? I shouldn't have done that. It's not very reckless style of me. We're gonna use Ghost here and it should be fine if she doesn't have flash. Yeah, so now I'm down half my HP. It's gonna make it harder to follow up a fight here. She's dead though. Might be able to get Gully here if I kill Pike. So I want to aim that W while he's still stuck on that wall, basically. Means that he can't juke to the right. I was very close to being out of range, but... since I was in range, I very much would like to throw the W there, as opposed to when he's like here, when he's got more options for dodging. Yeah, so I'm gonna shove this way and then probably just leave. Oh, what the hell? That's an early surrender. I can't blame them though. I guess they were getting stumped. GG. Alright, gamers, we are back for another game of teaching the Rekkles style ADC. Gonna be off to a pretty bad start in that regard. I have no summoners, but hey, at least I'm not dead. That's due to a level 1 invade where they got into this brush strangely fast. And I was a bit late, but I still got here by like 38 seconds. Which I feel like is not that late, but there was 3 people in that burst, so naturally I just immediately burned all summoners to make sure I didn't die. Thankfully they didn't just immediately hit me with hard CC. So that does mean that I'm gonna probably have a little bit of a rough time in the early game. As I won't be able to play aggressively safely. So you're gonna have to play very safe instead. Oh, I don't actually usually run Presence of Mana on Ashe, by the way. That was a mistake for me. I usually run Triumph. I don't find Ashe reliant enough on mana for Presence of Mind to be useful, especially particularly since they nerfed their mana costs. Q now costs 10 less mana than it used to. W mana cost goes down with levels. So I never used to like it, but I especially don't like it now. And so we're just gonna play safe. Not walking forwards, not trying to force trades, not putting myself in a position where I have to outplay Hammerdinger ease. I am just farming. Means I'm not pressuring the Ezreal, but it also means he's not pressuring me. If he wants to pressure me, he's gonna have to walk forwards to do that, and then I will gladly trade back from a very safe spot. Ow. Yeah, we got a pretty good duo here. Ashe Brand. Ooh. Nice. It's pretty decent, mainly because Ashe's slows just make it really easy for Brand to land his skill shots. Ashe is quite nice with the mages for that reason. She just makes their jobs easier. Gonna go place a ward. It's not terribly important if we're not pushing, but better than nothing. You never know when you might get cheesed. Especially when Nocturne knows I don't have flash. Oh, he's going very forwards for this. 2 forwards. My capability following up there was very limited. How many things out of mana now, right now though, so that's good. Gonna have to use W to make sure I get the cannon. Thank you, Brand. You did actually set up that melee for me though. Careful, Brand. Oh. Nice one. That might be a kill. Yep, that is a kill. And I should be able to get Hammerdinger too if he doesn't flash. Even if he flashes away, honestly. I think I got him. Come here, you little piece of yodel ass. There we go. Should be able to shove in the wave now. Very risk-free double kill. We just patiently wait for the enemies to fuck up and die. It's that easy. I guess the only risk there was I maybe potentially could have run into the enemy jungler while chasing, but I still had Ghost active as well. Right, so can't really fix this wave state. It's just too risky. Just gonna have to leave it like that, I think. We could do Static Shiv or we could do Crack and Slayer. I guess we'll do Static Shiv. Should be fine, I guess. Although, well, I'll probably do the Triforce build this game. Or should I do Gale Force to actually have a dash against the Nocturne? Because Nocturne is going to make it very inconvenient for us this game to try and survive. Because Nocturne... well, try and survive while having high farm in particular. It's very easy to not die against Nocturne if you're okay with just not farming. If you don't want to farm, then yeah, Nocturne is super easy to survive against. But if you want to get farm, well, it's a bit more complicated. I think Gale Force will make it easier for me to survive him whilst not like completely forgoing farm throughout the game. If I don't do Gale Force then I do Triforce, which overall is not my favorite item to build an Ashe because it does very little damage, but I think it is generally her best item. Then I would rather do Kraken Slayer so I know I have some like good DPS to make up for having a low DPS item in Triforce. Whereas I don't mind doing Static Shiv. If my next item is gonna be a crit item. Okay, Nocturne is already level 6, so I think the last time I saw him he was actually going topside, but I really want to avoid pushing because you never know, we don't really have enough vision to really know when he's bot side. And obviously he can just ult us at any point. Since we're playing safe, minimizing deaths, we absolutely want to avoid recklessly just pushing and just hoping that Nocturne doesn't gank us. That's not an option here. Pretty much as long as... okay. As long as Nocturne ult is, like, as far as we know, off cooldown, we just have to play really safe. And basically play out our turret. We can also go temporarily aggressive if we knew that he was, like, top lane, for example. Don't know where he went, but obviously he ulted somewhere else. We also know we're safe to push for this plating. Nice. Alright, so they have vision there. I would recommend just... I would say cheese here, but they might just check to try and cancel a recall, or... okay. Looks like they're probably just gonna assume that we've recalled, so we might be able to make a play on Ezreal soon. I'm just gonna go on him now. Nice attempt to Jinx from Ezreal. And good patience from Brand to counteract it. Alright. If I wanted to be absolutely safe, I could just leave the wave frozen and pushing towards us to get a good recall that requires no risk of like the overextension of pushing. But since the Ezreal is dead and Nocturne still should not have ult, I'm just gonna take the risk because it's hardly a risk. I'm not gonna go for the plating though. Oh, I saw that ward. Come on, let me ping it. That is such bullshit. Go for Brent. Alright, moment of truth. Gale Force. Yeah, fuck it. We'll do Gale Force. Oh, I already probably committed onto this, didn't I? Anyway, since I built Longsword. I would have done Dagger if I wanted Kraken Slayer. This guy should not have shoved another wave. It just cost me 6 minions. Maybe not quite 6. There were at least 3. In theory, they could have also frozen. This could have been a disaster of a wave state for me if they just decided to freeze, and it would have been entirely Brand's fault. Bear in mind, the last thing I want is for them to be freezing on their side of the map when the exact thing that I want to avoid in a game like this is being on their side of the map when Nocturne has ult up. Which, I am not intimately familiar with Nocturne's ult cooldown, so for all I know it could already be back. Yeah, exactly. It's already back up. Thankfully not coming bot though. Ow. Just doing some extra damage to him there. Okay, since we're not doing Triforce, I'm just gonna start putting the rest of my points into Q. Which I quite like doing. If you are building Triforce though, you need to fully max W, since otherwise you don't have a low enough cooldown to fully abuse Triforce. Okay, nice. I don't really need to base. I'm actually in a stronger spot than Ezreal right now. Although Brand does need to base, and that also incentivizes me to base now that I think of it. But I have static shifts, so I probably just get to shove in this wave really fast. And then just base myself. It'll be a better base as well than if I... Well, as long as I can get it off. Then it's a better base than if I just based while letting Ezreal shove in a wave. If Heimerdinger doesn't cancel my base, which he should have done. That is a pretty good recall. Look how far away this wave is still, and it's a kind of wave. There's zero chance they can shove that in and deny me farm. Yeah, I think Ashe is actually like probably the best Guild Force user at the moment of ADCs. Since it builds out of Zeal and she loves Zeal, it gives her movement speed, which makes it more effective for her to chase people down. There's no other ADC that likes Zeal as much as she does. Nice. He is way too overextended here. Let's go in. Nice. Oh. Starting with the 50 gold from killing that. Okay, so we see Nocturne mid. I was about to just start backing off and point out, actually I don't know where Nocturne is. I don't know if his ult is up or not. It's probably up. Unless there's an ultimate I just was not... I was zoned out during. But we see him top side at the very least very recently. If he's starting to go bot side now, it wouldn't quite be in range yet. I'll start backing off now on the off chance that he's around, but let's use E, which I just remembered is a thing on Ashe. Okay, we see him top side still. We can go for the plating. There we go. We keep shoving these waves in because Brand Ashe is going to be very effective at poking Ezreal under turret and at sieging. Even if Atmer's around, it's not too bad. It's mainly the Brand that is super effective under turret. They're just sitting ducks while they sit there and farm. So because I have static shiv, it's probably going to be the only choice for me. It's less effective, a whole less effective now to slow push with static shiv than it was before static shiv. Let me just use E. Okay, I actually probably should stop pushing now. I have no more information on Nocturne. I have enough for BF start anyway. We probably want to go back to just playing on our side of the map. You see, you do have plenty of extended windows where you can play aggressively against the Nocturne. It just does limit your options a lot. Is this Brand dead? He is almost certainly dead, I think. He did a flash. Did die though. Died to Ezreal. Probably Ezreal ult, I imagine. A little bit unlucky for him. What is this? What is he going for? Is that Divine Sunderer but skipping the Sheen and the components? Like, what is the point of that? Maybe I could have engaged there. Alright, so I have very minimal information at the moment as well. I do know that Nocturne ult is down though. There's also just a small chance I might get ganked by him through a Bloscon or something. So I'm gonna immediately back off now because I don't have E to keep me safe. I can place a ward here, but I'm still not good to like massively overextend. It just makes me safe to farm here. Here is fine. Even if he Bloscons over from here, I'm perfectly safe. Oh my god, that Kassadin is very... tanky. Look at his HP. Nearly has 3,000. Man. Oh, he's doing tank Cassidy. Okay, that explains that. I thought that might have just been his resolve runes. Okay, so we see Nocturne around his top side, mid. Wow, he's just engaging. Okay, I get feared, but I know I'm perfectly safe. Didn't have to flash, just Ghost is good to get away from his team while running to safety. Yeah, that was a very odd engage. If I had actually done something to be overextended, or like in combat with the other enemy champions, then fair enough, but just tied me in the middle of 4 of my teammates. That was never gonna end well. Fuck it, we can ignore that wave, I'll just go for this. Nah, they've pretty much got it. It's not important. Now I can base.
A battle worthy of the Freljord.
I'm just gonna go shove this wave in. I do have Gilfors to keep me alive if Nocturne does show up here. Hopefully it doesn't though. This is generally a risk. This is exactly the kind of situation where usually it would be like no risk whatsoever, nothing to consider when considering farming there. Is Nocturne there? I can't fight there. I don't have vision. Okay, so it works out. Like I didn't know what I would be walking into there. Nice. But yeah, that obviously, because I'm facing Nocturne, that was exactly the kind of situation where I gotta really make sure that I've actually got the tools to survive there if I want to farm mid. And that's just one way that Nocturne makes it harder for you to get good farm without even like going aggressive on you. Like sometimes you just have to give up perfectly good farming opportunities like that because of the chance that he could go aggressive and kill you. Ow. Okay, I could do it basing again. I don't care about the blue though. But I can get another Zeal already, which should be decent. Probably gonna want to go with Phantom Dancer. Okay, Yasuo's currently mid, Yone bot, leaves only top lane for me. Unfortunately, wave is not looking very farmable there. It also puts me on a side lane alone when Nocturne exists. I'm probably just gonna have to go mid. There's no camps for me to farm, so it's just very unfortunate. I can't really get farm here. Yeah, look, there's Nocturne. If I'd gone top, I'd be dead right now. Well, I do have flash, so maybe not, but I would have to burn Gil first and flash. I'm sure I wouldn't have been able to 1v1 him. Probably should have actually gone there just to farm. It's very risky to go there on my own right now, though. Look at this guy overextending without a care in the world. If he gets ganked, I can back him up, but if I like walk forwards there, I'm just gonna die. We can just get this turret. Nice. There's another wave coming in here soon, and we got our teammates around, so I should be able to farm that. Ow. I can probably kill Caitlyn here. It's a little bit of a risk. Yeah, I might die here. Okay. Because I have both of those up, I can live. I even used Ghost. I'm not sure I actually needed to Ghost, though. Playing a little bit with fire there, but I wasn't expecting him to be able to kill me even if he flashed. Would have had to mess up for that to be possible. Well, I guess with Stradbreaker, maybe it would have been doable. The slow might have been enough. I'll just base. Can barely get anything, though. Alright, well Nocturne is, or rather Kassadin is 100% going to be basing here. How is just trolling by continuing to push. Either way, I know it would take so long for me to get to bot side that I may as well just not bother going and just chase this guy down. Very kindly offering himself up for a kill.
Where they die.
I think he might be trolling, I'm not 100% sure though.
Together we are strong. Together we are.
Like, I'm pretty sure he didn't have non-troll intentions by staying top, I just don't know if he died on purpose. Or if he just reacted very poorly. This is a little bit of a risk, because Nocturne could just come straight top for me again. So I'm not going to bother with that last one, although I do see Nocturne bot side now. Okay, I think pretty much the entire map is just too distracted right now. Yeah, we see Kassadin bot, so I can keep pushing here for now. We see Caitlyn as well, who's there solo laner, I guess. Okay, I have to leave now. Oh, he might be going straight for me. He is. I might be dead this time. Unless my teammates can help me. Nah, that sucks. Damn. So I saw him bot side, so I thought it was fine to be top side, but he just like, I think he saw me top and just immediately ran top. So, my bad. Should have been able to avoid that death. That was not very reckless of me. Even with my teammates around, like way closer than any enemy, still gets me killed. That's just how insanely safe you have to play against Nocturne, it's so annoying. Couldn't push top because Nocturne was bot side.
I am a war mother. Only because no one else.
I'll just stick around and wait for my Phantom Dancer, I guess, before going for the red. A lot of what you pay for with Phantom Dancer is actually just a passive, I just realized. Alright, that's not gonna be able to contest the Drake. I'll go for Raptors and Wolves since I can't farm any side lanes at the moment, and I can't farm mid because Yone is farming it. Okay, where's he going? Where's the Salt? Here it is. Might be able to get him. Might be able to fight here. I have kill first to escape if it turns badly, so... Yeah, this is a good fight. Very good fight. Didn't even have to ult. There was no point where I 100% needed to ult. So I get to keep that cooldown. Who else is around? Potentially Kassadin, somebody who could chase me down very effectively, so let's back off. Did I not finish farming the Raptors? Oh yeah, I went to go mid. Alright, she's gonna farm Raptors, I'm gonna go for Wolves. I could farm mid, but only if I had more HP. Can't risk it on this HP. Sadly, when Yasuo doesn't have the same concern, it just means he can walk forwards and farm and I don't get anything. He could have just gone top. Suppose I can just do another Zeal item. Like I said, Ashe loves Zeal items. It's gonna make me very fast. Alright, we're gonna go top here. I should be able to survive here. I doubt Nocturne is gonna be trying to choose me top, since it's over. So pushed towards our side at the moment. We're gonna use one red on me here though, just try and find any sign of Nocturne trying to choose me here. Does not look like it's happening. Okay, we have to go straight for the Baron though, instead of for the next wave. Definitely have less farm this game than I could have if they just didn't have a Nocturne. Nice one. Look at this move speed, 445. Even more with my Phantom Dancer passive, and even more if I use approach velocity on a champion. Can try and catch out Caitlyn here. Nice. Alright, I'm just gonna save my Guild Force for defensive purposes rather than aggressive there. Trying to finish off Caitlyn. Just to potentially still not be able to. Final item I think will be between Lord Dominic's and GA. I'm not sure I'll need Lord Dominic's. They don't have... Well, actually, I guess since that is a tank cast in, I could do with it. Let's try and help here. If possible. It looks like there's gonna be nothing to do, so we're just gonna push, I guess. I hope Nocturne uses ult on Yasuo. Yes, perfect. That means I can get the inhib. Okay, they're on their way. I guess dying for an inhib is worth it if I need to. But we can try not to. I'll use Ghost as well. Ah! Okay, nice. Maybe I didn't need the Ghost. With the hindsight of the last gun being there. But I guess that is hindsight. Alright, get me out of here. Fortunately, I did need to flash there instead of using Gale Force, since I needed to close the gap with the wall. Okay, Nocturne has no ult. Oh, should have no ult, I imagine. It doesn't have ultimate Hunter, so his ult cooldown is not as low as it could be. And I think I probably 1v1 cast it in at the moment. I'm really strong. He is one level up on me, but I've got a lot more gold. And I got a Baron buff and 2 Baron waves. I'm gonna have to wait 20 gold for my next Zeal upgrade, just like with the Phantom Lancer. Could have also just absolutely done Lord Dominic's instead of this Zeal item, but it just feels right. I can't explain it, it just feels right. My intention is to join this fight, but I'm just gonna take the red first. Should I ult Caitlyn? No, I can just walk up to her and kill her. Can also kill him without using Gale Force. Have I even used Gale Force once? I think I used it to escape Nocturne once. That's all I've used Gale Force for. Thankfully, as mentioned, I mean, Ashe loves the Zeal portion of the Gale Force, so it's not like completely troll that I'm just not using it. Mainly, I'm just I have plenty of like occasions where I could use it. I just choose to hold it for defensive purposes. And who knows, if I were to like waste it, Nocturne might use that as an opportunity to go on me. Brand, please don't. Nice. Form 2 waves here. Okay, Brent. I got most of 2 waves at least, and now we'll go for Lost Whisper. We can sell the Journ's Blade at this point.
The goddess Avarosa. I say I hear her voice, but I hear only
Sadly, nothing really to farm on the map here. I would have gone top, but just not an option against Nocturne. Especially without flash up. I'd like to ping top so at least somebody will go top. While I can't. So I'm sharing farm with Yasuo here, but even the only reason why I'm even able to walk up and farm there is because Yasuo is there at the same time, so... Otherwise, just too much chances I could die to Nocturne. Okay, nice. Good thing my team were paying attention, because if they weren't, I absolutely could have died there, even though it would have been stupid. Could have been one of those occasions where he doesn't really, like, have a chance to kill you, but he tries it anyway and it just works. Oh, what the hell? Not bad. Ah, fuck, I actually died. Damn, that guy is crazy strong. He was doing pretty well. I was a bit low there. My bad. If I'd noticed sooner, I could have turned on him while he was still too busy focusing my teammate. After that mistake was done, I think I just didn't really have any good choices there. Didn't really have anywhere I could run, I don't think. If I walk up, then I just run into Ezreal and die. So when did that start? Oh, so I saw him mid, and then I got distracted by the Nocturne ult. And we killed Nocturne with no sign of casting and sense, and apparently he jumped over the wall and started chasing our Nidalee down. Huh. And I got distracted with farm. I just straight up did not notice there was all that going on behind me. My bad. I should pay more attention to the map than that. It's just a bit sneaky. It all happened because of the Nocturne ult that we couldn't see Cassidy chasing our Nidalee. Then we were in combat for the rest of it and weren't paying that much attention to the map. Still at 2 deaths. We're doing pretty good so far. I guess I'll just go for this here before I can farm the next wave. Damn it. I got nothing on the next wave, but at least it means that Yasuo does get it. Isn't for me, is it? No. Well, I got the Raptors to replace what Yasuo took. Whereas if I just gone straight mid? Hang on. Need to focus on this fight. I can't really join the fight through there. Okay, I guess I can actually. Gonna use Ghost to go aggressive. Nice one. Let's cast it in around so we can't like try too hard to chase kill in here. There's Caitlyn. Nice one. We can probably finish this. Who's alive? Just Caitlyn. Nice one. We didn't even try and support a Cassidy. Now I'm gonna be a lot more effective against Cassidy with the Lord Dominic's. He has so much armor for a Cassidy, Jesus. It's gonna be minimum over 200. Can't go bot to make up for Yasuo coming mid because I could get Nocturne ulted. That's just how we have to approach this game. Drake is up in 14. I can go bot while my teammate is near bot. Teammates are near bot. Can't spend too long there alone, especially with my team wandering away. Either way, the Drake is spawning. Damn it. I don't think delaying that would have done much though, since we couldn't clear the ward. If anything, I need that. Whatever's gonna happen, I need it to happen fast. To make sure I'm not getting flanked by the other enemies like Cassidy. What the hell? Guess he's gonna E right now. Let's try this. Yeah, he's pretty dead. He already used flash last time. What the hell? Nice one. Fuck, I got hit by that. Okay, nice. I could have easily died there. Alright, GG. Yo, what up gamers? We are back for another game of Misfortune to Diamond. I'm considering starting W so I can move to this fight sooner. Fuck it. We'll do it. Where's this, Swain? Yeah. Might be able to get a good fight there. Maybe not. Alright, let's get out of here. Ashe, stop wasting both of our times. We both want to go bot and farm. Don't do this to us. Thankfully I move a lot faster than Ashe does. Can almost the cheese. I guess we can. It's an option. I got a Dark Harvest proc there. Nice. And because I move so fast, I should probably be able to get the bot lane in time to still get farm. Hopefully Ashe doesn't. We'll see.
Set sail.
We're gonna be playing Lethality Misfortune. Naturally, it's just the only viable Misfortune right now. I'm using Dark Harvest since I feel like it's the more reliable of the two keystones between Dark Harvest and the money one. What's it called? First Strike. Since certain bot lanes can just keep harassing you every time your first strike is up. I guess Swain Ashe isn't really one of those, but still, it's very annoying to have it taken off of you. I don't like it for that reason. I used to like it, but I get very annoyed with it these days. I still think it's good, but I just enjoy Dark Harvest more. My bad. Not too bad. Damn. I just barely didn't have Q up to kill Ashe there. Yeah, it was perfectly okay for me to get hit by Swainy there, since it would just force a trade that they didn't actually want to take. Okay, we see Nafir mid. Nafir is their jungler. Nafir is dead, so we don't have to worry about her for the next 30 seconds. Well, 20. In theory, she runs straight bot in 30 seconds, she could be here. Alright, let's recall. What is he doing? Oh, he's just warding? Weird. I guess I'll get cold. No, actually, could I do... Yeah, I can do double longsword. Much better. I don't particularly like cold and lethality builds. Unless I'm starting it, maybe. Okay, we'll put a point in Q. Also, if I bounce this Q, I think that, yep, bounces onto Swain. Nice. Oh, whoops, I meant to Q something else. My bad. I meant to Q that caster that Swain was just walking behind for no reason. Careful kill. I don't really want to trade here because their wave is a lot bigger. So the moment... I mean, besides that, I mean, we have a fucking kill support for some reason. And Jinx, like, I wasn't even sure if she knew she was support because she had TP, but she switched to exhaust near the end. Either way, regardless of whether she's trolling or not, probably not. I think she's trying to play normally. Might have been her actual intended pick and she might think it's decent. It's probably not that bad, but at the very least it is definitely a very weak early game support. So we're gonna want to play somewhat safe, as if we had like a Sona or a Yuumi. Except she's also not going to scale nearly as well as those two. Hence why the pick is not very good on support, but you know, you can make it work for sure. We got a bigger wave now, so this is a mistake for Swain to be doing. Nice, we get Ashe. I almost had my Q bounce onto Swain as well, which might have led to being able to get a kill on him. If it had happened. Sadly, it didn't. Man, they must have been only focusing kill, because look at this. This is ridiculous, me being a full HP after a fight, where basically both of them die. Whoops. We can go for the plating. We got our jungler backing us up, so we know we're not gonna get ganked and died in a fear or anything. Let's just shut up top lane anyway. We're only gonna go for the one plating though, since platings are so damn tanky these days. So despite the massive wave, it might take us a bit longer than I'd like to get that plating. At the very least, the minions are making sure the plating will be very low for the next time I want to get that. We can pick up boots now. Holy, what? How strong is this Warwick, by the way? The hell? He's pretty much gonna win the game by himself. He just 1v2'd between 2 turrets. That's crazy.
You've got dangerous eyes. I like that.
So I would usually recommend to not tunnel vision too much on trying to land Q bounce poke on Misfortune when you can just walk up and trade with auto Q, which is a pretty strong trade by itself. But obviously in a lane where currently I'm 1v2, and then the rest of the time I just have Kill, who's very weak. I don't actually want to be taking upfront trades. So that's why I'm just trying to choose Q poke all the time, because I don't really have a different option most of the time. Unless they overextend. Okay, she has that. I thought she was stealing my cannon. Gotta respect the potential Swainy from that burst as well.
Not a problem. The fun begins.
Careful kill, this is exactly what we don't want to do, and I can't really back her up there. Because at any point Ashe can switch focus to me and lead to a really extended trade that I don't win. Just looking for kill that Ashe didn't drag it out. I do have level 6 while they don't though. Maybe I'll just use ult to harass here, I think that could be a thing.
No prey, no pay.
I would particularly like it if they would stand near each other so I can hit them both with the ultimate. We'll just settle for this though. Fortress from Ashe. Her only option there was to run away. If she were to try and sidestep the ult, which is what she tried to do, but then like didn't even commit to, she. Oh, okay, at least she lives. She would have been trapped like over here, having already lost far too much HP from the ultimate. So you can only do like escape the ultimate from the side if you intend to like keep fighting and you think you can win, but she could not win. Is the issue there? So that's another Dark Harvest proc. Not gonna be a kill though. Just Swain wasting his time and giving me a free Dark Harvest proc. Alright, so by the way guys, fun fact. I have used the Rekkles style of ADC at one other point in my life. In like Season 10, during like March to May, I was playing on an A with 100 ping. And so because my mechanics were gonna suck, I was like, you know what? Let's give this whole safe Rekkles playstyle a go. And I did that for like 2 to 3 months, but you know, obviously I did an unranked diamond with it because it was an A, and the ADC I played the most actually during that entire climb was Misfortune, and during my first Misfortune games I had a KDA of 5 out of like 6 games, but I had a 17% win rate. If you looked at my games at the time, I was like going 6-1, 10-2. 5-0, 7-0, but like losing all those games. During that time I was like, maybe this Rekkles playstyle doesn't actually work that well. I ended up proving myself wrong, because I did end up getting Diamond 1 and nearly Master on 100 ping and an A, playing as safe as I possibly could, like I never had before. So I know it works. But man, it can be coin flip. There was no way in hell that I usually would get a 17% win rate in gold on any champion. Especially while having that good a KDA. I gotta be careful here that the Ashe does have ult and my support is wandering off. My support as well doesn't have ult, so even if she is in lane, there's a chance I could actually get caught out here.
Not a problem.
Yeah, in general, that climb was like the longest it's ever taken me to actually hit diamond when I do an unranked diamond, and the longest it's ever taken me. Well, like once I hit diamond, it actually didn't take too long to hit diamond 2 and diamond 1. But overall, the time it took me to climb from like gold to diamond 1 and diamond 2 was insanely long. It took me like 300 games or something, which is absurd. So that's why, you know, I speak from experience when I say, yeah, it's probably not the ideal... Oh, I should be fine here. It's not the ideal playstyle for climbing as a smurf, because you can just take so much more risks and they will usually pay off. She is trapped in a really shit spot here. It's so easy to land the ult there. Damn. Yeah, probably not the ideal playstyle for climbing as a Smurf. I say that from experience. But, you know, on the other hand, I do know that it works because I did reach my peak elo anyway, you know, 4 NA. On 100 ping. And for you guys who can't carry low elo as hard, then it's probably just a playstyle that'll make you a little bit more consistent and maybe just be able to punch a little bit above your peak elo. We can just get this one plating and leave. Nice. What if I do tier? Nah, I won't use tier this game, but I might see like how my mana is throughout this game and then consider running tier in future games at this stage of the build. For now, we're gonna go for Collector. And from Collector, we can build... Oh, I'm slowed into that. From Collector, I can build Exit Mark. Yeah, you just witnessed exactly why Ashe is good with mages. She just lands W on me and boom, I can't dodge swing W anymore. Just actually requires the mage support to actually play around it. Can I maybe kill Ashe here? Yes, just brutal. Dashless ADCs against Ashe. Rather against Misfortune. She hard counters them. She is much less effective into ADCs with dashes. Breeder Corpse proc, don't mind if I do. No way, what was she trying there? Nice. Well, I'm actually amazed that did kill her though. I thought it would leave her very low, not actually kill. Nah, I don't think I can go for the turret. I'm assuming they're about to arrive in lane and will zone me off the turret. Can already base for Collector, so let's do that. It's gonna be a big power spike. Doing pretty good for farm this game. So Misfortune is actually like really good at farming in the early game, but my farm should probably fall off later on as I'm not using a crit build, so my DPS will be quite low, which means my wave clear will be quite low. But we'll see. Either way, we are going to aim to try and have as much farm as possible. This time we're not facing a Nocturne, so we can actually afford to go in side lanes a lot more. Although we are facing the Fury, who can be similar. But she's very behind, which is promising. And I am very ahead.
I've got a good feeling about this.
Okay, nobody there, just checking. Okay, so my Q is actually one-shotting casters now, this is useful. Any Q that I do onto a caster now is going to be a crit onto whoever it bounces behind onto. Wait, I should have been able to get her there, but I kept misclicking.
No prey, no pay.
Damn it. I can just use E to force a trade onto Swain there. Oh, hello, Yasuo. Jesus, my damage. Nice one. Didn't even see him coming. Nice. Yeah, I can just base. I'll base Force Rated Dark and a longsword. Not gonna upgrade boots for a while because it's just more effective on lethality Misfortune to just keep stacking more and more lethality and more AD. None of the boots actually give you that much that you want. Ionians can be nice for the CDR since you get a lot more DPS out of your Q from CDR. But on the other hand, it's not crazy effective, and it's even viable to just do Swifties instead. because of the fact that your Ionians don't increase your DPS on lethality builds nearly as much as Berserkers do for crit builds. So because there are no great options, I would rather just not have great boosts on a champion who already gets so much movement speed from her W anyway. We can maybe rotate over here. See if we can make something happen here. Maybe not. I don't want to risk getting hit by the turret and getting hit by an Ashe ult. Wait, she has this? What the hell? Lethality KO. Let's try this. She got greedy for a lost hit, and she died because of it. Otherwise, I think she would have walked out because I didn't aim my ult perfectly. Nice. Oh, look at that bounce. Gotta be careful here. Oh, KO. Alright. I'm nearly got Axe Mark. If I could stick around for one more wave. Just 2 Qs clear this whole wave. There we go. Never mind. Minions unlined up. I'm about to lose my W move speed, aren't I? No, never mind. The minion auto attack faded. So I don't need to reactivate W. If I did lose my move speed, I would want to reactivate W. Make sure I can stay out of Yone's range so I can just safely recall. Perfect. Now we can go top. Gonna have plenty of opportunity from there. We could have, well, there's also the Drake spawning to consider. I think I'll shove 1 or 2 waves. I think this, whatever I can get of this, and also the next wave. And I should be able to rotate towards bot as well in time for that Drake. Because the enemy team doesn't exactly have position on it. It's not gonna get started immediately by either team. Oh, never mind. It's gonna be an FF. GG. Alright gamers, we are back for another game of teaching you how to play Rekkles style ADC. Where we're going to be playing Caitlyn Lux into Sivir Leona. So Caitlyn Lux is a really good bot lane. I don't know if we're really going to get to abuse it in this game though, since we're facing Leona. So anytime Lux lands a binding, the idea is that I place a trap below the, whoever got caught. But obviously the natural best target to go for generally would be the ADC, Sivir. But if I try and place a trap under Sivir, I could get engaged on by Leona. No guarantee that we're going to win that. And on top of that, even just looking at who the enemy ADC is, Sivir, it's like, oh, okay, so she might get hit by a Lux Q and not spell shield it, but then she can definitely spell shield my trap, can't she? So, don't know if we'll get to see too much classic Lux Caitlyn action in this game, but we will see. But I'm definitely going to focus on not over-forcing those traps too much if we do land a binding. For now, we're even just going to level probably E, I imagine. Should probably be more useful than traps, which I'm not expecting to land in the foreseeable future. This is killing way overextended, though. Sivir, brother. Oh, what the hell? She immediately stunned me. Okay. Maybe a bit too aggressive for my flash anyway, because I would force the Sivir flash, but I wouldn't actually kill her. And now I don't have flash to skip like Wukong ganks. I'm actually going to start backing off because you can see Leona walking forwards and it's like, why is she walking forwards? I don't have vision yet, so it could be that Wukong is around. For now we just know that Sivir is hiding behind that wall for some reason. Don't want to place a drop soon, but I'm in no pressure to do it immediately. I can afford to place it now after I've cleared all the minions. Oh, that's Sivir dead. Okay. Nice one. Yeah, no, far too aggressive from them. Even if they did manage to kill Lux, it's still a good trade for me because Sivir dies and loses out on all the farm. Only Leona can get the farm now, and obviously that's not worth it. We'll just back off just in case. Don't have much information to go by at the moment. We are running Cleanse, by the way. I saw TF on the enemy team was like their first pick, and I was like, already looking like a good game for Cleanse. And then we see Leona. picked by the support, and at that point, I mean, you pretty much have to always run cleanse into Leona no matter what, usually. So that pretty much already, like, alone would have cemented the cleanse pick. But in addition to TF, which it's gonna be like really useful late game to have cleanse against TF, since his gold card is very spammable, easy to land on you if he ults on you. And we're gonna rush the Berserkers for general safety again. We're gonna miss out on a lot of this probably, unless... okay, fair enough. Decent. Nice one, Lux. Usually I would have missed all of that. Except for maybe one CS. Okay, so we currently don't know where Leona is. There she is. I haven't been paying enough attention to the map, so I don't know where Wukong is currently. I should go out of my way to try and pay more attention to where the enemy jungler is when I'm doing this playstyle. I'm gonna walk forwards just because we have our jungler around.
It's my business to know what others do not.
Start off with the trap. Ah, hit his clone though. Did as much damage as I safely could, but here's pretty much where we're gonna have to leave. We'll disengage, we don't want to trade against the fully stacked lethal tempo. That was close. Maybe if I just focused on Wukong the whole time, I might have been able to finish him off.
The Lord bends for no one.
An enemy has been slain.
I'll make this quick.
We're gonna shove one wave and then we can just base. Should be pretty safe. Basically, zero chance the enemy bot lane is just trying to cheese. People don't usually do that in low elo.
Finished before tea time.
Only the highest IQ of individuals, such as myself, would ever think to cheese instead of basing. Yeah, Lux can go for that turret if she wants. Hopefully I'm in range. Yep, to give her the spot thieves. Awesome. But I don't want to go for the plating, it's too far away. We're gonna be doing static shiv. I don't know if this is really the ideal build path though. Oh man, I'm left with 200 gold no matter what I do.
Let's invest.
I guess we'll do her chase. I guess I could have done cloak and longsword. Did I have 950? I suppose I had 950.
Laws mean nothing.
It's not ideal though, but nothing I could base on there was completely ideal. Oh man, I should have saved my crit chase for blessing the cannon. I missed the minion, I wasted it on anyway.
Let's do this by the book.
Oops. I'm in a pretty safe spot here since we have such a big wave and I'm so close to the turret, and I still have all summoners. Currently, Sivir is also running a little bit low in mana.
I do love a good
She's still able to fight for now, but she won't be able to for much longer. One thing we are going to have to keep an eye out as well on is TF. Ideally, I shouldn't actually push. He could gank at any moment with his ult.
someone call for a show.
Okay. That's Rude Leona, so we can place a trap under her. Another trap in the wave where she's gonna walk, forces the flash. We're not gonna kill her though. Okay, at least I forced her to... Well, I didn't force her to tank it, but she chose to tank it. Would have been better to just let Leona take the damage. Okay, TF is top. Because my ult wasn't actually gonna kill Leona. Maybe if I landed the Q. Maybe. Either way, tanked by Sivir either way, so. Hence I wouldn't have accomplished anything. I want Lux ideally to use Z on this wave before I use Q. There we go, beautiful. particularly on the casters.
I cannot afford to falter.
Probably shouldn't have wasted E, but I'll be fine. Got a subtle plating there, awesome, and we get the Drake. And that should also give me enough for Noon Quiver. Very satisfying. I think Leona might have vision of me. She seems too determined to run at me. She delayed it a little bit, but people often do that when they're trying to pretend like they don't actually have a ward in the brush. I guess Graves can just soak up the wave. I'm probably gonna have to drop a wave here anyway since my recall got cancelled. He isn't gonna get that there, is he? I mean, he just dashed into Leona's face. Wow, she did not have to land a single skill shot there. She just needed to stun him with Q and then the rest followed. That was pretty poor. Yeah, I'm sorry, but you just can't afford to waste E like that. That was very silly. He shouldn't have been diveable, but he was when he did that.
This is where you yield.
Okay, first thing we do is place a trap right there where hopefully Sivir won't see it when she enters the lane. Ow, that was not a good trade. Okay, TF could be getting ult soon. I still have all summoners, but... Just gonna have to start playing safe. I just pushed this wave. And that's the last I'm gonna start pushing until I see TF use ult again. For now, I'm just gonna hover towards mid in case anything were to happen there, but it's very unlikely considering they're hovering topside. Mega's on that other lane now. That's fine. I don't need to be there to push because I don't intend to push.
I'm not here to sell. I'm here to protect.
Oh, whenever Sivir's spell shield is down, by the way, and Leona's not around to block, that's when I should look to harass her with my ultimate. Okay, she didn't spell shield that. Ooh. I'm just gonna go on Sivir, don't bother trapping the Leona. Oh. Should I cleanse? I don't think so. I'm gonna have to use Z here though. Oh. Nice one. Yeah, I didn't bother with EQ because my E was gonna get blocked by a minion anyway. Couldn't properly combo there. That's why it's very annoying to it was very annoying to use either, knowing that I wouldn't be able to hit a champion. Hang on, we're getting ganked. I've got guns still. Damn it. Oh, wait, they could see her the whole time. They just ignored her and she ignored them. She should have at least tried to save me, man. Like, come on. You're not gonna survive with that vision of you. Oh well. I think the only really thing better I could have done there was EW. Maybe I could have trapped Wukong. Did he flash on me though? Because if he flashed, I really don't think there was much I could do there.
Suspect.
Yeah, he did flash. Sucks. Use both summoners and still die. Now we have to play it particularly safe in lane.
From the scope of my rifle.
No ult and hopefully no support, just a free hit. We don't really have enough vision right now. I should be able to shove this. It's really bad though that Lux is like tanking the wave so it doesn't move forwards, which forces me to be more overextended than I need to be while shoving that. But now that we've shoved it, we do have a window to ward, which is what we should be doing. Lux also has a ward. We should at least have vision there and a try. It's kind of risky now though, because in the process of warding there, we could get collapsed on by Leona. We just don't have a chance to ward now. We have to play really safe.
Me miss? Not by a long shot.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Hot on the trail.
God, the whole wave is just gone. Nice one.
Always maintain a proper chain of command.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Gonna be going for Infinity Edge this game. Where are they? Clearly not cheesing, I guess.
No
Should be able to get the turret then. Nope. Never mind about the turret then. Huh. Well, why was TF ulting? I guess not to go bot. So did they recall or not? If they recalled, I would have expected them not to get into lane so fast. Maybe I just really miscalculated when they would have recalled since I wasn't paying close attention.
It's my business to know what others do not.
They got vision on me randomly. I'm gonna place a ward behind me to check that I don't get dived while Lux is in base.
I much prefer
Ow.
this to desk duty.
An enemy is legendary. Your turret has been destroyed.
Flash will be up in like 60. Oh, what the hell? Dude, I'm nearly dead here from that. Dude, she was aiming for Lux. I can't believe we got hit by that. That's unreal. Might want to look to base now. My HP is looking a bit rough. This has been a fairly long laning phase. Can't believe it's already 17 minutes in and neither bot lane turret is down. This could be good. I'm about to get here. If Lux can just survive long enough. She shouldn't have run down. She should have like walked out, but... Okay, that's at least a 1-for-1. Wow, okay. 2-for-1, not bad.
An enemy has been slain.
I don't know 100% that I'm going to be safe from Wukong, and I could get TF ulted as well. Should maybe be up by now. So, honestly, I don't think I can actually get that turret, or at the very least I might die for it if I do. It's one hit away from death though, so I think it would be silly not to pick up the 250 local gold. There we go, and now we just immediately walk away. Definitely don't stick around for another wave. And I guess we can rotate mid. Good call, Yasuo.
An enemy has been slain.
One must never start an investigation without first examining the evidence.
Probably could have actually stuck around there to try and ult TF in case it was going to result in a kill.
Let's investigate.
Instead of recalling here, which is what I would usually do, I will just rotate straight over to the Herald, make sure I'm around to support my team in that. Okay. I just space now? No, I'll just pick up one more wave, otherwise Lux will pick it up instead of letting it bounce into me. I guess we could just get this turret with the Herald. It's a lot of burst on time, just not a kill. If Lux had just used her ultimate on him... Ooh. If Lux had just used her ultimate on him... Wait, is that an enemy? It is. Oops. Okay, nice. What the hell? If she'd used her ultimate on him while it was popping through here where he couldn't dodge, would have been a free kill. Oh, I didn't even notice the TF. Okay, we managed to live.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Please don't flash on me. Bro. Wait, dude, I thought that net was gonna land, my bad. Okay, we can auto for the fleet and the movement speed, heal. Well, the heal and movement speed from fleet. Okay, he chased really far for that. If he didn't have flash, that was stupid of him to chase. Looks like he won't get punished though. Guess we're just gonna base. Lux. We'll go bot since Jax isn't interested in bot lane, it seems.
An enemy has been slain.
I cannot afford to falter.
Should probably be able to get away with shoving another wave since I can see Wukong is popping away from me. It doesn't look like the enemies are trying to set up a play on anybody who could be pushing here.
Never a dull moment.
Not even sure TF could 1v1 me if he showed up and ulted on me. I have to take a safe pathing into mid lane though now.
Laws mean nothing when they fail to protect the public.
An enemy is legendary.
Crime is common, logic is rare.
I'm rotating over because it looked like there might be a fight there, but... Oh. They have vision on me here.
I love a good chase.
Okay, we're gonna have to path all the way around. I thought there might be a Baron fight. I didn't expect everybody to rotate mid.
I'm not here to stand. I'm here to protect.
Lux got the red buff. Oh well. Was Jax pinging me for taking farm? That's the ADC. I cannot do much to check mid. Or check Baron rather. Seems like they are on it, yeah. Yone left the pit having
Is its people.
recharges from the Baron. That's weird. Nobody tried to contest that. He was gonna take mid farm I think, so I'm gonna have to take wolves here. Lux was sitting on no wards, which is a huge mistake. We should be able to gank Yone here. I don't know why Jax is just letting him take that. Nice.
Guilty as charged.
Enemy killing spree.
All I can really do here is probably just push mid. Get a cannon.
Killing spree.
Not even push mid, just literally all I can do is get the cannon and then leave. Because they're rotating straight here.
Professional is always aware of her surroundings.
Oh. That's unfortunate. Come on. Nice. Took her stepping onto another trap though. Don't Jax. I can't really keep pushing there because then I'll get flanked by TF. I can't do it. I can't follow up. See, this is Rekkles style. I don't risk following up and trying to outplay because I have a lot more skill than they do. I just do the safe thing. Because if you were to try and copy that, I mean, I probably, honestly, even if I tried to follow that up, I probably would not be able to outplay it and I would just die uselessly, but if you tried to do that, you definitely would die.
I must always be 3 steps ahead.
Hello? Should have flashed that. Whoops! Alright, ends up dying. Jesus, that was unexpected. Yeah, should have immediately flashed that Yone ult.
Me miss? Not by a long shot.
Alright, I go Farkanen now. Next item will have to be Lord Dominic's. Arguably, maybe I should have done Lord Dominic's third item. Even the Wukong has a lot of armor. Leon is definitely building a lot of armor. Ah, there's nobody me being bought anymore. I guess I can... I don't know if I can push top. It's gonna take a long time to rotate there and then I'd have to go straight back to mid. Defend, but I can take the wolves at least. Can't quite finish that TF, sadly. So when she steps up that far forwards alone, then I can actually look to poke her. The rest of the time I'm just ignoring her and just going for the farm. Clearing waves. If he took one more turret shot, my ult would kill him. Hopefully that's that. Oh, come on, get him, Jax. Nice one. Okay. I'm gonna rotate mid, I guess. Start getting some farm, where it should be fairly safe. Oh, hello. And he's dead. Awesome. 1,000 gold shutdown. You're kidding me. I didn't realize it was that fed. Should I recall? I guess so. Just to spend my gold mainly. I just don't think we can really push mid here. We're not grouped. We have one down. They can pretty much defend us 4. Well, we can only push us 3 there because of one person top, so... There's not much point being there. I'm not gonna die with my team. I'm just gonna recall, spend my gold, maybe get this red buff if it's still up, and be ready to defend. I did ping them back, so I couldn't do anything more there. That's all I could do. But I'm averaging 1 death in a game where the average deaths is probably like 5. So that's pretty nice. Wait, did I say I'm averaging 1 death? I meant that I have 1 death. I have 1 death while everybody else averages 5 or so. My team is averaging more than 5. It's the enemies who bring the average down. Except for Yone. And if you were to look at the damage dealt so far, I'm sure you would see me at the top. Because I stay alive to always be around to deal damage. Nice. Didn't fancy using ult to kill still there. It wasn't going to be necessary to win the fight, so... I don't have summoners here. I don't have cleanse for the Leona, so I gotta play this carefully. Oh, dude, that... I thought that was the real Wukong that got... Nerd. Didn't mean to auto that. I'm dead. Ah, I kept misclicking there. Yeah, my bad. I overforced trying to place a trap on Wukong there. Sivir did the smart thing, just walking forwards and protecting her teammate by going aggressive on me. Damn, they could actually end off of that. That's sad. That was a really bad time to finally slip up. They should be able to end 100%. That was a huge mistake from me. I got greedy. Because initially, like, Sivir did not look like she was going to go aggressive on me. I guess that was a bit unlucky. If she'd done it from the start, I would have seen, yep, definitely can't place a trap on Wukong. But she waited until I was exactly in range, and at that point I was just stuck in my trap animation. Which is a bit unlucky. But on the other hand, like, we're not supposed to be taking risks, and I should have known that was a risk. GG. Alright gamers, we are back for another game of Rekkles style ADC, where we will be playing Jinx Heimerdinger into Ezreal Morgana. So I had a defeat in the last game, but still only had 2 deaths in that defeat, so still adhering to the Rekkles style principles of minimizing death, maximizing farm. I don't know how much CS per minute I've averaged though, it's not a crazy amount. Maybe 8 CS per minute, could be more. It's been complicated by, especially that Nocturne game and also facing TF in the previous game. Those champions that are just permanent presences on the map no matter where they are just very hard for getting good farm against. This guy's making it a little bit hard for me to get some CS here. Okay, good enough, I only missed 3. He's gonna be busy trying to hit those last hits, so just go straight on him. Nice, he shouldn't really level W second, that is pretty bad on Ezreal. There's no guarantee that you can land the Q afterwards, you should only really use W once you can combine it with the level 3. Unless for some reason you started E level 2, in which case, go ahead. Level 1, I mean. Can't keep track of all these minions losing all these HPs to these turrets, man. He needs to be placing them in spots where they're not gonna keep hitting the wave. Especially from like different angles every time, like there's 3 different minions getting hit. So annoying. Ah, but that minion popping is so unfortunate because it wasn't aggroed onto anything. Like it shouldn't have been aggroed onto me or Heimerdinger, so it just moved for no reason. Damn, that's annoying, because that was going to be a huge W hit on Ezreal. When your support lands a CC, it's a good time to throw a W on Jinx. I was initially going to throw an auto attack first, but I was like, nah, I need to land this W while he's CC'd and he can't D away. So unfortunate the minion moved in the way for no reason. Like, but part of the reason I even did it was because I knew if I auto attacked Ezreal, then the minions would get aggro on me and then something might block it. So I did the smart thing of using W first before minion could block it, and it still got blocked anyway. Ow. Nope, he stepped way too far forwards there. Once he missed the W, he needs to back off. He just took a free auto attack. Even if he traded back with the auto, I can't remember if he did. He still loses that trade. Alright, we're getting ganked by Lee. Need to back off. Just gonna try and do some damage. Can't do too much. We're not obviously not gonna be able to get a kill back there and also survive. Not even onto the low HP Ezreal. He's not even trying to recall, he's just straight up trying to go for me. Doing some damage, but it's no risk at all. None whatsoever. The riskiest thing was the ward and him potentially being able to land the Q on me through the minions. Oh, gotta cleanse that, my bad. He's not gonna be able to tower dive me, I won't bother with the traps. Alright, we're gonna have to recall now. I don't have cleanse on him, a bit low. Got enough for berserkers now anyway. Which will also get me into lane faster. Do not set up turrets just to remove my farm. No, dude. He's gonna run the wave state. There was a good wave state. So couldn't show it because he had no mana. The Sourdinger is a bit of a selfish player. He wouldn't trade with me in champ select because I typically if I'm not doing these like Jinx to Diamond series, for example, so I don't know what ADC I'm picking, I typically want to adapt to whatever my support picks, so I trade with my support and let them pick first. He refused to trade and then just picked Heimerdinger. And now he's also using Barrier, which I don't have heal, so there's no point using Barrier over heal. And he just takes all the farm as well.
Shut down.
He's playing AP carry bot lane. I don't think he realizes he has an ADC. Okay, we have Shake on the area. Would have been nice actually to tank that W to try and bait Ezreal into Eing forwards. Should be able to get this plating. Perfect, then it's a solo plating. Love that. Could be good. See if they have aggro in there. Nope. They do not. He just baited minions to walk into Shaco's box. They should be able to see Shaco now. There's also Lucian over there. Just standing still, looking at us menacingly. We can rotate and maybe try and get this. Nice, matched that. Okay. Where did that? Wait, Ezreal? You should be lost sitting on the turret. Why would he ward there? Weird. Alright, we don't have a ward, but we do see Lucian mid, so we know we're not about to get ganked. I shouldn't push though. I mean, I don't really have much of a choice but to push in this lane with this armor thing though. It's either I push slowly or I push fast. It's not like I have the choice of freezing or letting them push. Thankfully they don't have a Nocturne or a TF this game, so that would be a disaster if I had this support in one of those games. I don't actually know where Lucian went. For all I know, he might have gone bot side again. Maybe to steal our red. Maybe to get his blue buff, apparently. Gotta have cleanse, so I gotta play a little bit safe here. Regarding the Morgana Q. Right, I have ult. Whoops. No point using traps, nobody would get trapped there. Especially not Ezreal. Ow. My bad. Instead of using Berserker's Rush. But it does make escaping ganks very easy. Actually, those were pretty poor traps. Wow, he actually smattered it perfectly. Let's go. Quite a minute for ult. Oh, wow, that was a lot of burst. Okay. Maybe I hit Trinimer. No, it's not going to. He would have had to been really pushed. Do not place turrets there, please. I'm begging you. I'm gonna look in lane and he's gonna have 3 turrets down. Oh, okay. That was pleasantly surprising. Please just recall. He's probably got like 1,000 gold. It's so bizarre, man. He's gonna have to recall at some point. At least he's got plenty of mana though. And HP. I declare this. Could also ideally do with some deeper vision. I also would like to clear this blast cone. Okay, it's already down. Vision here I guess is good. We see Lucian mid at the moment, so we know we're not being ganked there. Oh, we're getting ganked. Need to back off. Ooh, Bio Yone too. We need to flash that. Play that ultra safe. If I get hit by the Yone Yarn, just try and dodge it without flashing. Then I die. Okay, he's leaving. Lucian could also still be around. I would wager Lucian is probably in... Okay, I guess not in that brush. Would have had a vision of him. I guess he's just gone then.
It's smaller than the diagram.
An enemy has been slain.
I'll be right back. No one dies screaming without me.
Ezreal is actually based, I suppose I can just shove it with. I'm fairly confident Ezreal is based with Morgana just walking around aimlessly. Definitely can't go for the plating though, I'd be too overextended. With no vision. Can't pick up anything else alongside this because the mythic that I'm going to be going for is Infinity Edge. It can be second item. And none of Infinity Edge's components are affordable at the moment, nor is Crit Cloak. Every time I'm not in lane, he just sees that as an opportunity to farm a full wave for himself.
Ah, the sweet smell of science. Turret plating will soon fall.
Ooh, if I'd hit that. Ah, wasn't sure if he had E. He had E, I figured he would have used it sooner. So at least he's quite low. Where's Morgana? Just kind of wandered out of the lane once and never returned.
I'm thinking.
And we can get this turret. Just need to get out now. Was a little bit of a risk to get that turret, but on the other hand I am Jinx, so I get that speed boost getting out of there. So it's not as big a risk as other ADCs would have taken in that situation. I'm gonna stick around for this cannon wave because if I don't get it, Hammerdinger will. And I'd just be sad to miss out on that. Seems like we're not getting ganked here anyway, we should be safe. Nice one. So I'm gonna base here. I can't really base for over forwards here because if Morgana's flanking me, then it doesn't give me any warning. If she's trying to flank me from here, then I will see her. Gonna have to return straight back to bot lane to defend against this, whatever this is. Hopefully I can. That was actually still full HP. Gonna need to ward here. Looks like we're safe. Mason was just pushing the wave, I guess, not the actual turret. It would be risky to keep on pushing here, though. Okay, actually, no, I'm guessing Lee Sin is on Drake and Ezreal is going to follow up. I'm fairly confident about that, so I can push. I think I'll just go for the golems for now, though. Good way to pump up my CS per minute here, when there's no guarantee that if I go mid I will get any farm or there will be any fight I can be a part of. Well, there was a fight, but who knows? Maybe I wouldn't have been able to do anything in it. Farm is very guaranteed. Shake is getting plenty of camps in the enemy jungle, it seems, so he won't be sad about me taking 2 of his camps. Which means he also can just keep farming mid alone. Win-win. I don't want to take 3 camps though, so I'm gonna ignore the wolves and just go straight to pushing. Seem to have information on pretty much everybody except Lee Sin, so might get ganked by Lee Sin while I'm pushing this turret, but by himself he's probably not much of a threat. Nice one. I can't keep pushing forwards there. So we're just gonna have to settle for pickaxe instead of BF sword then. Actually, we'll just have to go straight bot because they're gonna be farming mid. Could be using the portals.
An ally has been slain. Shut down.
Such a loser, always ready to cry.
Can go for this, I think. As far as I know, they're not coming bot side. Okay, this is gonna be slightly risky pathing, but I'll go through here instead of through the lane backwards. Can clear this. And we can try and join this fight now. Never mind then. Oh, Morgana's behind me. She's the only one though. Nice one, guys. He autoed the minion instead of me. Oh, nice try. Where's she? She's invisible.
Your turret has been destroyed.
We should really base and deal with this.
An enemy has been slain. Enemy kill.
I'm gonna base for BF sword either way. Oh. Come on, I didn't get the Jinx move speed boost from killing that. Just gonna use my ultimate, not when it's the execute, but when I know that I'm very likely to be able to land it. Because when he's low enough to be executed, it just might not be enough. Like, it might not land. It was in an easy position to hit there.
Your turret has
Should be a little bit careful, even on low HP, he could be a threat to me. Okay, he is currently in his jungle. Nah, I shouldn't bother basing. We will just go mid. The Mordekaiser are around, so now I'm safe to step into the lane with Yone there. Wait, did he just flash? What the hell? Get your number no dash. He must have surely had ult, right? Just didn't time it right, I guess. Need to get out of here. He's gonna get another chance to throw Q at me. Okay, he missed. Okay, not bad. Playing with fire, not using flash there, but I figured I could just try and react to his Q if it was gonna land on me. What the hell? What the hell? My bad. Well, I could base for Infinity Edge already. I would like to do that. Okay, they're kind of being zoned off by Mordekaiser here. I'll just go for the wave in the meantime. Nice one. Close. Alright, he's alone. I can't help here. I'm just gonna base it now. Oh boy. Okay, at least Ezreal dies. Huh. Shaco might actually live. I think Jhin still has ult though, so I really don't want to help there.
Hold on. I'm about to.
An ally has been slain.
My farm? Guy came, like, literally used his TP mid to steal farm from me. Can use the traps to face check there since we're being extra careful. I doubt anybody. Wow, I was gonna say I doubt anybody's here. I did mean the brush though. I'll cleanse his slow there. Gonna have to flash to get out. Oh, are you kidding me? I still die. What? How much more carefully could I have played that, man? Fuck. Well, that blows. Huh. Didn't even use Kill Force on me. I shouldn't have autoed him. I think if I didn't auto him, he wouldn't have been able to be in range to auto me either. If I just ran away in a straight line and immediately cleansed his slow, I wouldn't have been hit a single time, and then if he tried to flash on me after that, he wouldn't have had the damage to kill me on that blast gun. I think it was a bad attempt to try and squeeze in some extra damage on him by autoing him there. I'm trying to throw my ult here for, well, I was gonna say AoE, but I guess just damage onto Lucian. Okay, we're gonna go for the Raptors here. It's gonna be no mid farm for me there. Oh, they're gone. Damn. Wolves then. Yeah, that should have been obvious actually. The enemies were bot side, they weren't top side. The Raptors would be gone. But they stole the wolves as well! Damn it. Guess it didn't matter then. I cannot defend against that guy myself, personally. I need at least allies to be on the way, but if it's just me against Shinimir, I can't even farm or clear the wave, I will just die. Okay, it looks like he's just gonna pay more respect to my team than they deserve. My team was perfectly willing to let him have that inhib.
Ally has been slain.
Gonna go mid to try and defend this. Need to pay respect to the Yone EQ combo. So basically I zoned to a really long distance there until that third Q was down from Yone, and by the time that happens, minion's already dead, so it just ends up looking like I'm not doing anything. Actually, I could maybe kill Ezreal there. Nice. Could lead to kill Morgana here, especially with that Jack in the Box there. She's not seeing. Oh, but I messed it up. Should have been able to get her. My bad. Should have been an easy dodge on that Q. I missed my W as well, didn't I? Yeah, the team is 3 melees, so Renans should be quite good. They should be quite clumped up. Oh my god, this Tristana is 4 levels up on me, but I have more farm than him. ADC is so unfair sometimes. I cannot do much to Tristana here without being unsafe. Okay, now Izzy is on cooldown. Oh, Tristana. What the hell? He played that so bad. It'd be so nice if I didn't have to farm, like fight for farm with all of my teammates at all times, at all places. Everybody would have more farm, not just me.
An ally has been slain.
Almost got the kill still. Jungler and mid laner fighting over the farm, as it should be. Need, ooh, 300 gold for Renans. I wonder if Morgana just took those wolves. I think I'm good to get this red. Jennifer might come for it now, but I should have finished it by then. By the time he gets here. He's not coming for it anyway, still mid. I can go bot, I guess. Just pick up that big ass wave. Hello, what the hell? Why is Yone here? What the hell? What the hell happened there? Why was their entire team headed bot? They just had a teammate die because of that on mid lane. Like, I was worried that if I went bot, their team might just push mid and like kill my teammates there. Instead they all just ran bot for no reason. Like, what? Okay. At least I live. It forces my flash, but whatever. They're gonna get a Drake though. Look at this, 100 CS up on Ezreal just by focusing on staying alive and farming.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Gonna throw my ultimate now. Oh, I was hoping Lucian would be lower. I'm taking such a big risk here. This is actually such bad positioning. Yeah, I'm dead. That was very unlikely to pay off. My bad, I was getting way too close there. Ooh, this could be another loss off of my first death of the mid game. My top timer is hella long. You know, I was being way too greedy to do damage there when we were 2v4. That was not ideal, because as much as like... Damn, I actually went so deep to try and like auto-attack Ezreal, I guess. It's funnily enough, if I just committed for him, I think I could have killed him and then my move speed would have saved me. It's because I realized, oh no, this is too greedy going for Ezreal, that I ended up dying. When just committing to the mistake might have worked out. Okay, we'll buy another quick look here. Yeah, they're about to end. Sucks. One death, 2 games in a row, at least a loss. Oh well, GG. Alright gamers, we are back for another game of Rekkles style ADC where we are going to be playing once again Jinx. Just felt like playing Jinx again. Mostly because I took too long to check what my support had picked, didn't really have time to pick for synergy, so I was like, yeah, fuck it, Jinx is good with anything. Gonna be playing against Kaisa Swain this time. See if I can get all 3 minions with the AoE. Yep, perfect. It's probably more reliable than trying to loss at them all individually. Taking a lot of minion aggro here. There we go. I'm gonna place traps. What? I pressed E, but it didn't go off. I'm gonna place them now to block off Kaisa's escape. She needed to, I guess, flash them. Well, she didn't die at least, but she did take a lot of damage. Yeah, I tried to place them while she was taunted by Shen, but like I definitely did like level up E, then press E, but I guess it hadn't counted as being leveled up yet. Oh well. Okay, Swain doesn't have Ignite. Just Exhaust, and that should be on cooldown. I'll let Shen get the cannon. Oh. I am not wanting to follow that up. That's into way too big a wave. Just trying to do some damage back, but obviously can't do too much there. I might down the turret here if they're smart and decide to dive. No, okay, he misplayed that. Okay, we're definitely going to be able to soak up all this farm. I got Shen back here, so this might be a good bait. Oh, Shen, I was about to slow him. Oh god, I got hit. Should be fine even if I get hit by that. That's okay. I'll base now though. No, there's nothing to do there, Shen. Would have actually had to recall a lot sooner so I actually had Ignite. Well, he might have already used Ignite on Shen previously. Had he had it. But in theory, if he was running Ignite and it was actually up, then would have been like really easy for them to dive and I would have just had to give up a lot of farm to recall instead. Okay, if we crash, well, farm this wave and then crash the next wave, that should give me enough gold for a long sword, so I'm at least basing on a little bit more than just a call. And a plenty big window to recall without missing farm as well. Because you see just how big this wave is gonna mean that I just shove the wave instantly. Sadly, I'm gonna miss out on, what was that, 2 casters? Nothing to do about that. Swain should have also waited until I was actually like likely to be recalling before using that W. Use that W like only as harass when it's much more valuable to save it for cancelling recalls. I hadn't even started recalling yet when he tried to do it. And he knew I wouldn't have started recalling yet. You would want to wait like 5 seconds and then throw a W in that brush. Okay. Just gonna make sure I get this cannon before I get into a fight. Seems like they may be on that Drake. Nice one. What I want to focus should be Kaisa. The highest DPS of the two. Oh. Damn it, I got slowed. Hopefully I still get him anyway. Nice one. Let's get back to ball and shove that out. Whoa, that is crazy stupid. What the fuck? That was never gonna work. Maybe if the EQ landed on Yasuo, but definitely not without it. Wow, and Yasuo still dies. How did he die? To Yone? Jesus. Come on, Shen, you can do it. Jesus, he baited me so hard that I think I got the cannon still, but I guess he thought his E would lost at the cannon. It doesn't do damage to minions as far as I know. I definitely missed it if it does. Yeah, I'm sure his E doesn't damage minions, right? Because that would be pretty good wave clear, and I don't know Shen is having good wave clear. Oh, actually, I think I wanted to try, I should have done it though. I should have just bought a pickaxe. I wanted to try Infinity Edge Rush. I forgot. Oh well. I guess Kraken Slayer will be good in a game like this though. Against the Sion in particular. Who seems to be going actual tank and not just lethality. Well, I don't know why he rushed Giant Spelt instead of... Really? Instead of, Bami Cinder. I think he's fine. Nice one. What are you guys doing? Nice one. Shen. Alright, let's not overchase because we're not going to get Kai'Sa there. We do have J4 helping us out here though. Oh, maybe I can get Kai'Sa. Very unlikely though. Unless... Oh, nah, if these minions were positioned a little bit better, I might have been able to land a W on her. Then one more auto attack and then maybe the ult. Ah. Oh well. She did have heal though, so she was gonna live no matter what. Can we see if we go top side? There's a small chance I could get flanked by Swain, but I don't think it's likely. And I think Kai'Sa's really too low to be able to follow it up anyway. I just need to be careful not to... and like somehow take a ton of third aggro here. While I'm going aggressive on Kai'Sa. Not quite trying to dive her, just trying to leave her in a position where she would be easy to dive. Saw Viego there, but I got Shen on the way. Nice one. I can shove one more wave real easy. Whoops. Okay, so I'm gonna recall like here. Not there, not there. These are the most obvious spots for Swain to be using W to cancel my base, in case his W's coming back up in time. I'll just sell this for the quick cloak. Ooh. Okay, nice. I was really expecting that to hit Swain. And do you guys remember that one patch in 13.10 where every ADC did like 50% magic damage? That was crazy. I was just thinking about that. What a weird time to play League of Legends. Let's try and use the ultimate while they're both clumped up. Oh, he was so close to killing Kai'Sa. We were so close to killing Kai'Sa. This guy should be dead here. I'll save the lost auto until I'm quite a bit closer to the escape on the turret. Ooh. And we get Kai'Sa too, awesome. This was not exactly zero risk playstyle, the fact that I could have been screwed over by their jungler there, but... At least the kill onto Swain was pretty safe. It's whether it was really that smart to keep going for Kai'Sa as well, that was debatable, but at least it paid off this time. See, that's my ADHD brain at work where... After the moment, even though it worked out, I'm like, was that really smart? Probably not, but in the moment I didn't question it.
Shut down.
Oh, I should probably have been helping my jungler with Drake. I'm not gonna bother when it's halfway done though.
I'm wearing lots of belts for no reason.
Actually, I feel like Phantom Dancer second has to be decent with Kraken Slayer first item as well. Just delaying Infinite Edge until third item as well. I have flash up, so there's pretty much no world where I die here, even if I get hit by Swainy. Oh, that could screw me over though. But it won't. But it could have. Oh. Alright, we get out of here. Yeah, fighting when we didn't have vision of the enemy jungle was more egregious, I guess. And no vision in the river. I think he's about to place his herald. Ah, can't kill him. He did get hit by that though, but can't kill. The main reason I think Phantom Dancer could be really good as a second item here, even when you don't have Mythic yet. Nice. Is because the build path is actually really nice. Like if I do Hearthbound Axe, that is way better than Pickaxe. And I could have done Hearthbound Axe, I think. Or at least I was like 20 gold off. So you get better components for the most part than Infinity Edge, and then you also get to complete the Phantom Dancer much faster than you get to complete Infinity Edge, so... Might not be stronger as a completed item, for sure, but does help you snowball faster. What? Did that hit me over the minion? What the hell? Might be getting ganked. Not by Yasuo, though. Looks like we're safe. I'll just recall in the brush. We are just gonna go get the Spalling farm. And another wave on top of that. We know we're pretty safe even without vision. We're all just busy mid lane. Need 2 more CS for cold, but we're not in any rush to get that. It's not gonna get us Infinity Edge anyway. Okay, well, since we see Viego, I can be fairly aggressive with my pathing. I don't have to worry about running into anybody. Nobody's trying to cheese me. Ah, wanted to do maximum AoE. It did decent AoE. Oh, didn't get an assist on Swain though. That's all I can do, just bait out the wind wall. Ooh. Ow. The hell? I could be dead here actually if Kai'Sa has ult. Alright, should be fine. I'm mildly afraid of maybe somebody being there, but it looks like they're not. cannot do too much here. I can't commit. I'm just far too low. Oh, nice. Okay, this Viego dead. If I get just wolves, then I can recall for Infinity Edge without having to sell coal. Which I may as well not do if I don't have to. Trick is up in 25, I need to do this fast actually.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I could have definitely also done coal instead of Durance Blade this game, by the way. Since I'm running cut down. Ooh, if I throw my ultimate here, potential triple kill. Unlikely, but let's see. 1 kill. I will take it. I will take it. How many times is J4 gonna die also in that turret? Ooh, nice one.
Ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Just gonna get the wave first. Oh, good thing we know Kai'Sa doesn't have ult. What's the cannon though? Oh, we can't even do this, even if I was there. Who just TP'd? Sion. Well, I can try and steal with W, that's about all I can do though. I tried. Why does it have 2 pinks in that brush? What? Weird. Oh. Oh, there was a wind wall there, damn. Nice, huge. I think I got hit by a Swainy when Swain was out of vision. I was really surprised that I got hit by anything there. Thankfully it didn't screw me over. I had flash in case I did get into trouble from that anyway. Oh, Sion has too good wave clear, man. No, we don't want to push anymore, but I can probably just go for the enemy camps. Nice one. Please, Yone, don't just constantly go for the same farm as me, man. God, this guy could be coming. No, he's there. Killing my mid laner, potentially. Oh, man. I just have to leave. Do I have... Dude, I just realized I'm so slow. You know why I'm so slow? I forgot to buy berserkers. How do I have 0 deaths when I'm moving this slowly, man? Holy crap. I only just noticed that. How did I miss that? What the hell happened there? Oh well. Alright, we'll do Renans next. For maximum wave clear. So we can maybe compete with the Yone aesthetic shiv. Well, I'm not gonna contest Baron by myself, so... They are on it. They get it. I'll just farm in the meantime. It doesn't look like they're on it, though. I don't even want the split, I'm just popping towards the Plascon. This could be very good, they are so overextended. Nice one. No farm for me though. doing so much AoE here, god. Nice one. Oh, damn. Maybe I should have cast that from out of vision. What are we doing here? I feel like we should just go for the turret. Okay, thank god Viego's going on them, because if he had just stayed invisible, I wouldn't have been able to know that he wasn't going for me and I would have had to run instead of pushing the turret. I get no farm! I get to keep pushing at least. I'm getting gold from the turrets. Got it. Fairly close to Renans now. I think if I get the Raptors and then recall and sell coal. Oh, Raptors are gone. Just this wave then? Nice one. Alright. I don't even need to sell coal. Beautiful. Once again, recalling 20 seconds before Drake, but oh well. I really want to get this at him. See, this is why I wanted to get Infinity Touch first, was so I could do Runance second, because that farming is really... Ooh. Oh damn, that was them that got it. Really satisfying. Ooh. Fucking exploded Josso there. Son, you probably want to leave now, buddy. And we get her. Nice one. Do we want to do Baron? We're quite far away. I think my team should push mid and I'll push bot. Like, there's no point in team over recalling when the nearest revive is like 13 seconds away. Oh well. Okay, I don't really have time to get the inhib. I'll just base. Next purchase probably gonna be Lord Dominic's, I guess. We can't really do Baron, I would say. But it works if Viego just stays bot, I guess. And we Raptors are about to spawn, let's take those. We gotta be careful here, I could actually die to like a Sion ult. I want the vision before I go farming mid. In the meantime, I'll look for alternative farm, like from the jungle, the red buff Raptors. Take the wolves as well. May seem cruel to take basically 3 camps in a row from my jungler, but I think we're mostly going to be wanting to teamfight ASAP. I don't think J4 has time to full clear anyway. By reducing the amount of maps that are, or camps that are on the map, he can clear like whatever's left and get the fighting faster. I'll obviously get to be, well, I obviously get to be selfish and just like massively pump up my assists per minute in just a very short time frame. I could also just base for Lord Dominic's now, but we should probably do something while the enemies are distracted by Teemo here. Alright, let's back off. We're safe there so long as he doesn't have third Q. Okay, there's it down. We are down a team one now is the issue though. Damn. Okay, I think this is our window to just push mid. I don't want to keep hitting Viego, but I gotta force him off the turret. I don't want to hit him because I got red buff, so I keep getting aggro. Oh, dude. I thought Yasuo also went at the stopwatch. I don't know why I thought that. I just thought he went gold. That sucks. Okay, these guys can't really get me though. San is dead now. Can I maybe get Kaisa? Not really. I need to run from San. Good thing I had Flash and Ghost. Ow. Oh. And he gets her. Nice one. And we get to end the game. Awesome. GG. Alright gamers, we are back for another game of Rekkles style ADC. We're going to be playing Sivir with the weirdest build that actually has a decent win rate. This is going to be my first time trying it out. I don't know exactly what it's about. It uses Aerie for some reason with Static Shiv. And then it gets really weird with Black Cleaver into Dustblade. So it's like, is it a lethality build? Is it a crit build? I don't fucking know, bro. But it has a decent win rate, so we gotta try it. Okay, so Aerie does proc off my W. That's the first thing I wanted to test. That's the reason why I started W instead of Q. That is interesting. That I could see why the Aerie is good. And I guess the rest of the build is just catering to Aerie. You could probably still make crit work though. There is one crit build that has a decent win rate with this, but the most popular is, you know, that Shiv into fucking Cleaver into Dustblade build. So we're just gonna test that. Maybe in a future Sivir video I'll more comprehensively test all the builds you could do here. I probably should have run Exhaust this game, by the way. I didn't. Well, actually, no, I don't know, because I am facing Fiddlesticks. Oh, man. Okay, already done 65 damage with Aerie. Not bad. It's pretty good for Q poke as well. If I remember correctly, Aerie was pretty underrated with the old lethality server builds. And Aerie didn't proc on W back then. I guess it's because they reworked server W that suddenly it does work. Starting to run low on mana though. Need to chill a bit. I do have a cookie to get me more mana if I really need it for a fight. Okay, we'll level E. We don't exactly have too much mana to keep using W and Q. So we'll get a third spell that doesn't cost mana into the mix. $96 damage. I mean, this does make you like a much bigger lane bully than any other rune could. Okay, I got the kill. Couldn't really do much to help Swain. Oh, I have a cookie to give me some mana back, but we won't kill him anyway. But yeah, god, this area procs so much, man. 13 uses already. It's just proccing a crazy amount for my W. I assume my W also procs Scorch as well, now that I think about it, right? If it procs area, I don't see why it wouldn't proc Scorch. I'll try and keep an eye on that. Come on, just bounce on him. Oh, this coward.
Another fight, another fate.
An ally has been slain.
Alright, I'm out of here. Yeah, I mean, basically... Nice one. The build just seems to be... Wait, did he still have heal? What the hell? Yeah, build just seems to be like a mix of lethality Sivir and crit Sivir, which makes sense, because, I mean, so pure lethality Sivir is not great since her rework. They just made her crit skillings too good. But I guess one crit item, like the perfect crit item, Static Shiv, into a weird mix of lethality and fucking armor pen just seems to be viable for some reason. I don't know. It could also just be that it's just a good build at abusing Eerie. But this guy needs to stop hitting the wave. This is unreal. This should have been a good wave state instead I'm down one caster compared to them.
Everyone has a price.
Should have arrived to like 2 more farm, I think. Let me just check that this build doesn't max W. Since you obviously would want to spam W so much if it's just a free every proc every time. No, it does still max Q. Makes sense. You really need items for W to be effective. Oh, I forgot to keep... Oh, hang on. Nice one. Okay, that was risky. Nice. Okay, I forgot to check whether Scorch procced on that W, but we'll check next time. Should be back up by now. A player on your team is AFK. Well, that would be the perfect time to test this build then. Yeah, I've done 86 Scorch damage and it's bounced on an enemy. No, it doesn't seem to be proccing Scorch. Shame. Doesn't seem like Scorch would be core to it then. You could absolutely run Gathering Storm if you prefer. Oh, puppy. There's not much to do here. That's our jungler. Oh. Oh, okay, that was a good reaction time. Holy crap. Not much to do there though. We wasted all our cooldowns onto the support who escaped. Just gonna place a ward while I can. Actually, shit, I don't have E. Okay, I was perfectly willing to let him hit it on me there. Or a W, so I could just E it, but I just started backing off at the same time. Nice one. Like, it would have been fine for him to try and punish me for trying to walk through here, but as soon as I ult out, then there's no chance he can catch me anymore unless I turn around. Now, why would I turn around? I would only turn around if I'm confident I can outplay him, because my relevant cooldowns are back up. So what is the point in him chasing me? No point at all. People do that all the time in solo queue though. They just engage in a chase, which will never actually result in anything happening unless the person turns around, because they know something you don't. So is this smart to chase them? No. It's never gonna end well. If they turn around, you're probably gonna die, because they probably have something up their sleeve. Did this guy base? He must have. Oh boy, I do not have ult. I may have to end up flashing here, we'll see. Okay. This guy needs to try and be more unpredictable with his W usage. You could try and like bait out my W and then... or bait out my E and then use his W. Because as soon as he flashes on me, I'm already Eing before I even see his W. Alright, I can't get that wave sadly. I don't know where my support is. I guess he's taking over his mid lane. Fair enough. Can't really fault him too much for that, but I think I would very much just prefer for him to be bot so I can farm and play the game. Now I wonder if Static Shiv will proc Airy. That would be crazy. Because I mean, in theory, I don't see why this build has to use Static Shiv. I only... Oh, I thought that hit someone. I only see like any sort of crit item at all being necessary for this build. I don't see why it would have to be Static Shiv. Well, that is some pretty good early wave clear. God damn. Can absolutely do that with just a grip build though. Need to try and pay attention to whether... Oh, nice. Still hit him. Ooh. Dude, these, like, E's are just... Oh. Give me up. They're like so lost second. So many times now I've almost been stunned. Jeez. Alright, I got boots now. I think I may have the base here, so this is far too risky to be stepping up, really. Then again, this wave is about to get shoved in. Okay, at least we got a notion, so I'm getting some sustain here. I've also got very good wave clear in case they try and dive, because Swain really should have stayed here just to back me up. Alright, nice. Now it would absolutely be a huge risk to shove here. Am I gonna take it? I absolutely am. Okay, I mean that's a Pantheon now, so it's no longer such a huge risk. Lucian by himself on that HP was not a threat. I won't bother going for that plating, too risky anyway.
Kings come and go, but gold stays.
Oh, I assume this build uses static berserkers, right? Yeah. It's the most common build at least. Common boots. Okay, well we're no longer 4v5. Nice.
Heroes go
I'm gonna ignore that. We're just gonna go straight for the farm. We don't know if we're gonna reach there in time to do anything. Maybe my W was overkill there. Now I don't have it for this. Yeah, still clarifying with Static Shiv. Okay, this is also selling me a bit more on Static Shiv for crit Sivir. At least in the early game. Like, I'm sure it scales badly just because of how good your wave clear is later on with more points in W and actual items, but early on actually, wave clear is really nice. Every time. It's such close timing, but he seems to be alone anyway, so I don't have to be afraid. Maybe I should have ulted so Poppy could reach him. Not bad. Oh. Oh, at least I got a plating. So did Poppy though. Sucks. I need to place a ward here so I can lane. But they're most likely just going for the Drake. Static Shiv didn't go onto Pantheon there, so I didn't get to see if Aerie did anything. How much damage have we done with Aerie by now anyway? 482, not bad. Maybe I can try going for a blind steal here. I can't afford to go for vision though, yeah. Too late. The ward is so inconvenient, I can't sneak into there. Sneak some poke onto Lucian, get into XP range.
The only thing I look up to is
Okay, there may be a rotation towards mid from the enemies here. Yeah, so I don't have to worry about Fiddlesticks here at least. Maybe a Pantheon flash. Flash W. Nope, Pantheon is mid as well. I'm just gonna try and go for the turret then. The only person that can come for me right now is Lucian. Where is he? Where's that little bitch? Nowhere.
whatever works at the time.
That's what I thought. Yeah, this is kind of way we'll take Lucian. Hopefully I wall shove that in. I'd rather do longsword over Ruby Crystal, or... yeah, Ruby Crystal, if I can only afford one. Oh, I could've got blue trinket.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, we'll do a... probably do a dedicated Sivir video on this build at some point soon. And all variations involving Aerie. Because I'm seeing why it's good, but I absolutely do not see the need to go for that Dustblade. Although, of course, I will judge it properly once I've actually done it. But I feel like this should be good even on crit Sivir. No, 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 no. Is he AFK again? I imagine he is. But do not surrender. Great testing, guys. I really see the power of Black Cleaver on Sivir now. Oh well, GG. Alright gamers, we are back for another game of Rekkles ADC where we are going to be playing Jhin against Heimerdinger. And facing Tristana and Swain. So we got a mage support with Jhin. That is a really good combo. Jhin is typically very good with mage supports. In particular, when I land my E, or sorry, when I land my W, that should be a free E hit for Heimerdinger. If Heimerdinger lands his E, even just the slow part, it should be a fairly easy W hit for me as well. So we complement each other fairly well. Oh, my bad. Just gonna save my W for actually trading instead of lost hitting. Nice. And you can see there the free E hit on Tristana from Hammer. Nice one. I just auto-attack Swain there. I had the fleet up, so that made that an especially good auto-attack trade. Whoa, whoa, nice try, buddy. Nice try. Jeez, if Tristana had followed it up, I'm sure I would have died no matter what. Will exhaust her here? Oh god, wait, Hammer's already dead. Crap, my bad. I didn't realize how low he was. She looked like she was AFK there or something as well. Oh well. Yeah, we can go for boots and longsword, is fine. My bad, that wasn't very reckless playstyle of me. Oh, right, I didn't notice the Tristana Eon Heimerdinger. And that exploded on me and made me even lower. Fuck, that's actually not as bad a fight as it looked, actually. It's just a bomb exploding on me that I didn't notice. Ah, I shouldn't have done that, my bad.
I wonder what they think.
Yeah, one death at 4 minutes. Oof. Not great. Please, I don't want to have to flash. Thank you. That was a very long range fourth shot. Alright, so the build we're going to be doing this game is going to be a weird one, but I want you all to respect my choice. I'm actually in a lot of trouble here. I'll fourth shot and leave. Okay, this is a big mistake from Tristana though. Fuck, I'm dead actually. I couldn't get in range to auto-attack her. Did I have fleet? I didn't expect that dive to go so well for her, but I missed the W. Yeah, I did have fleet. If I just autoed her, man. Oh. If I just had walked in a straight line backwards. Yeah, then I think I would have either... I would have probably just not been in range for her auto attack afterwards. Yeah, my bad. I should have just flashed the Tristana W. Ah, getting hit by the W slow that really screwed me there. I don't think I thought I was gonna get hit by it. But in hindsight, absolutely necessary to flash it.
Justifies all actions. You will learn what beauty truly is. Yes, the gun is ironic.
Okay, we're getting ganked. I'd like to keep on pushing the aggression though while Tristana is low so she can't do too much. I might be able to kill Kin here. Yeah, he's dead. Nice one. What? Man, too bad at hitting Jhin W. There's a little bit of a risk, by the way, to be hitting Swain there while Tristana gets to free hit us. Ideally, we'd like to focus Tristana if we're gonna fight her. Especially because she has lethal tempo, she's got it fully stacked up. We don't want to be just ignoring her. Okay, I'm not gonna... There's a not impossible chance that she might be scripting. It was a weird move when she turret dived and dodged my W and then turned back to kill me. And I'm failing to hit every W after that as well. Okay, so we both hit her with a skill shot there though. So it's seeming unlikely, but we'll keep an eye open.
How can I be expected to work?
Alright, let's use our traps to wave clear here. We're getting ganked again. Very unfortunate. King doesn't have 6, so it doesn't have ult. We'll focus Swain, he's the lowest HP one. Nice. No, it didn't bounce. Oh, wait, he's actually still just going for hammer. Got him. Tristana's gonna be around, but I have exhaust, so... Let's see if she feels brave enough to jump into a massive wave. She might actually do it. I think there's a chance I might do it if I was this ahead on Tristana. I don't know, man. Kinda sus. I kinda tempted to ult her just to check. Would she dodge every bullet? Oh, nice. I just barely have Stormers there. And second item onwards, that's where this build is gonna get freaky. Well, it's really only the second item that's gonna be really weird.
They are puppets.
Again, I just ask that you guys respect my choice, even if you don't agree.
They dance.
I mean, that wasn't an instant dodge by any means. That could easily just have been reaction.
There is nothing for me.
I really shouldn't risk doing that, by the way, when I have no flash, because that is just me really relying on my mechanics. Not just taking zero risk, as I should be. At the same time, I kind of do have to rely on my mechanics a little bit if Swain is going to walk up really aggressively. Because it's either that, or I just get entirely zoned. At some point, the enemies are just going to force you to have to take some risk sometimes. This time she walks into it though when I'm not even aiming at her. I just wanted the CS. Okay, goodbye, Kane. Moment of truth. Okay. Nah, there's no way she's scripting, surely. I was not expecting to hit every shot, even if she wasn't scripting.
I am pure. My work is pure.
They don't need me for that, do they? Not really. I should be able to get this turret just fine. Even if Kane shows up, he won't have the damage to kill me without having Shadow Assassin. Or at least Frost. Nice try. Same swing as, same mistake as the swing before, by the way. Wait until I'm actually in a spot where I'm recalling, because I was going to recall there. You literally could have waited like 5 seconds, and I'm going to be 5 seconds into my recall, and then he can cancel my recall. I'm still going to keep you guys in suspense as to what I'm building.
I orchestrate death.
Yeah, not only is that a more guaranteed W hit compared to using it while I'm still in movement, but you also like remove your own tool to actually cancel my recall from a range.
This will be understood eventually.
Because unless I start standing still, you're never gonna hit me with that swing W. Wait, come on, this minion block. Oh, dude. Now, how sad is that? What the fuck?
It's so difficult under these conditions.
I'm so fast though. But I mustn't go too aggressive when my support is way in base. Damn it.
Ecstasy of the willing knight.
Did that just get placed or did I just reveal it? I must have... Need to exhaust her. Okay, hopefully Hammer can get off that slow. Probably not though. Maybe I could get off... Oh, okay. Nah, there's no way she's scripting surely. Just seems to have decent enough reaction times. Maybe a bit unusual for the CeeLo, but... happens.
I will touch your heart.
The dodge on my W under turret probably was just luck. That's the only thing that was really suspicious. I could probably dive him. That wouldn't be very zero risk of me though. Okay, that's just a free kill though. Nice one. Need to get out now though, because Kane is going to be on the way.
Cruelty.
Here it is. This is what we're building. Nah, I shouldn't do dagger. Longsword is still better. I'm willing to give up static shiv in the name of moving really fast.
The end is important in all things.
There are two fun... There have literally been, in Jin's entire history, two fun Jhin builds. One is the Ravenous Hydra Jhin build, which is still somewhat viable, just not as strong as it used to be. And two is the Demon Fast Jhin build, which is severely nerfed again since the Atom update when Kraken Slayer stopped being a mythic. But again, still viable. Okay, I probably win now. She has no E, right? I can force it really hard because of my movement speed, and she's dead. Can get this cannon with W. We'll ignore the caster.
Some makeup, a spray of blood.
As long as he's alone, I have nothing to be afraid of. He cannot hit a skill shot on me either. He even missed the Q.
Shut down.
Art must exist beyond reason.
Rampage.
Nice, I've already got Phantom Dance as soon as I base. Let's just focus on clearing this out.
Transcend. The face of your kingdom is identical to mine. Happiness is a warm kind.
Place a trap before I leave, because honestly, there's no point sitting on... I've been forgetting to do this, and I think the last times that I've been playing Jhin, but there's no point basing on two Jhin traps, because you can place two traps, get back into lane, and you already have two traps again. You want to actively like remove all your traps before you base, just for the sake of having them somewhere. So now I have vision there, have a potential W activator there. So a lot of the time you can just use it to actually wave clear, but obviously, longer the game goes on, the less necessary that will be. Nah. He is just taking far too big a risk walking up there. That is not very reckless playstyle of him. Like if he doesn't hit, like even if he hits the E, he's still dead if Tristana doesn't help him. And Tristana is busy with the wave.
My theater.
By himself, he can't do anything with that E hit, and if he misses, then he's also guaranteed dead. And if he does actually hit me, and Tristana does follow up, I just walk away. You're kidding? Oh, dude, what is up with these early surrenders? Oh well, GG. Alright gamers, we are back for another game of Rekkles style ADC. I think I was touching upon this point earlier in like the first game, and then I got like interrupted by a fight or something. I was trying to say, so in theory, like Tristana is not really the style of ADC you would typically associate with what is, you know, what I'm calling a Rekkles ADC style. But Rekkles himself actually like does like Tristana. It's been one of his favorite ADCs over the years. The way he basically executes Tristana and keeps her according to his playstyle is in the early game he actually is fairly aggressive. It's more in the mid game and onwards that he then just switches to his usual safe style. I wouldn't say he's like overly aggressive in lane either. It's not like he's perma dying, but he does, you know, jump into the 2v2s quite a lot if he's confident he will win. And it's only in the mid game onwards that he just really switches more to that really passive farm focused playstyle where he's just waiting for the enemies to mess up rather than forcing their hand. So we're going to play Tristana this game and show you what that looks like. Like for example, if I was not playing Rekkles ADC style, if I had Era now, I would just try jumping on Kai'Sa. But I'm not going to do it, but I will jump on her at some point when I am super confident. The lower she gets, the more confident I will be that I can do something. It's going to be easy with all this poke from Seraphine. Ooh, if I manage to hit her with that auto. Do they have heal though? They do have heal. So I can't get baited by that. This is also not 100% the runes I would actually run. Typically when playing Tristana, by the way, I just ran out of time to change my runes. I forgot to do them until the very end. This is just close enough. They're decent runes, just not exactly what I would run. I would rather run Domination Secondary, for example. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get the lost out on the turret and not get hit by the turret, so bear that in mind. Right now I don't mind getting hit by the turret once because I'm just going to shove this in base, but rest of the time you might want to just consider doing 3 hits on the turret instead of 4. 3, right? Yeah, max 4 stacks, so you do 3 autos and then leave the range like I did the first time. I'm going to do a double longsword. What am I going to build here? So basically the 2 options are on Tristana, Kraken Slayer, and Static Shiv. I'm not a huge fan of Static Shiv. I know it works, like its run rate is fine, even paired with an Avori, but I don't like it paired with an Avori because if Static Shiv kills the wave, then you do less auto attacks on the wave, meaning you get less cooldown reduction on your abilities from the Avori, from the wave. I just find that really annoying when I play Tristana with Navori and use Static Shiv. If you're going to build Bloodthirster as well, then it kills the wave faster, so you can lifesteal less from the wave. Static Shiv is really great in many ways, but it's also really annoying in many others, but we'll see. I guess I'll try it this game. Haven't given it too many goes. One upside about it, obviously, is just that it's very bursty. Which is good for Tristana. Okay, that's fine. We can jump in here. This is just super free. What the fuck? Minus the fact that I lost vision so I couldn't get the reset. What the hell? Okay, they've got no more ignite, so I don't have to worry about my heal timing anymore. That time I didn't early heal because it seemed unlikely they would burst me down fast enough. That should have been a kill on Kai'Sa though. That's so sad. She flashed into the bush where I didn't have vision, so I couldn't get the reset. What I can do as well here, if I want to play aggressively, is I can jump on Kai'Sa and then just flash the Rakan W. It should work 100% so long as my W actually lands on Kai'Sa, so I can get 1 stack from that. That being said, she might get yeah, she's gonna potentially have Guardian, she's gonna have Rakan Shield, she might get the Rakan Heal from Q. So I wouldn't want to chance it, but it's the one way that I can jump on Kai'Sa despite the Rakan Peel. That's fine. Wait, am I in range for the turret? No. That was kind of a panic heal. I didn't need to do that. Oh well. Of course, they don't have Ignite, so I don't need to really heal until I'm actually gonna die. Jump on Kai'Sa, there we go. Perfect. Without Ignite, they just didn't have the damage to kill me there. So we're cutting it close, but I was fairly confident about my chances of surviving there. That is more or less like Rekkles style on Tristana. There's plenty of other opportunities where I could jump in, and I could try and force something. It would be a bit of a risk, and I think it would have worked. But it was a much greater risk than just waiting for something like this to happen, where I was like, oh yeah, this is so free. We just spent a couple of minutes like dominating them, or well, more like maybe a minute and a half, just dominating them, but not actually killing them, just securing like platings and a turret advantage, just taking advantage of the opportunity without fully committing, or an actual like all-in that should probably lead to a kill, but might actually backfire. Then they kind of force our hand by going aggressive, and what do you know, it's just not a good fight for them, it was a good fight for me. So we end up abusing them for like a minute and a half, whatever it was, and then we end up getting the kill as well, with a little bit less risk. Because I think there is potentially a way they could have outplayed me if I jumped on them, in theory. Like, in particular, if Rakan would jump on me before my W had landed on Kai'Sa, forcing me to have to flash before my W landed and costing me all that damage. That is one way that could have been outplayed. But when they all-in me instead, there's much less way that they can outplay. Because the Rakan W is wasted, suddenly that will is not available, so it's less of a risk. You just jump in here. Oh, come on, I keep losing vision. Okay, we can jump in. Should be free. Perfect. Oh, too far. It's fine, we still hit him. Nice one. So that time we're just fighting back. We're gonna have the reset from W. If we decide that the fight is too close, then we can just jump out again. We got the reset. I still haven't quite decided whether I wanted to keep going in or whether I wanted to jump out. So I just stay there. I keep auto-attacking. I just let the fight play out. I think it was Seraphine letting some extra burst that made me think, yeah, okay, this fight is a free win. We're just going to keep jumping in there. We got a kill on Kai'Sa here. That'll give us the reset. And then we can finish off Rakan too. Just a lot of patience, waiting to see how stuff plays out. Waiting to see if the enemies will make a mistake and not force me to have to go really out of my way to try and get something to happen. You could say it's a more correct style, but it is really dependent on the enemies just making mistakes. If the enemies were to play perfect, then... I mean, obviously they're not going to, but if in theory they were to play perfect, I would just be doing nothing all game. Well, they would be doing something. But, you know, I mean, like I said, the Rekkles has been rank 1 US at many points, is at even more points been like top 50 challenger, top 10 challenger US. Like, the playstyle definitely works even at the absolute highest level. It 100% works in low elo as well, even if it makes games a little bit coin flippy, at least for a Smurf. Maybe not any more coin flip than you're already used to games being if you're not a Smurf, though. That was my experience doing it in like Diamond 1 MMR and NA at least. Not really any more coin flip than my games already were. We can just jump in here, it's just absolutely free, I think. Okay, Rakan should have done something to try and kill Kai'Sa, that's ridiculous. They were both level 6, so Rakan could at least W me and then just jump back on Kai'Sa. He could R me if they really wanted to try and turn for the kill, which I think would have been a mistake. He could commit with the ult as well, but do something, man, like what? He's too scared to help his ADC and then he just dies with her as well. Yeah, at this point, I mean, I have such a lead, and you can see, like, we played fairly aggressively there, right? But it's just so free, like, I know there's no chance they could really turn that, because I'm so ahead at this point, so start to play a little bit more aggressively, in a way that only Kai'Sa can. Okay, this should be a kill, I think. Maybe not? Ah, damn, if only the Seraphine Q landed. Careful. We don't want to overcommit here. Actually, I got Static Shiv there, so free kill on him. I've got my E back up, so this is a free kill on Kai'Sa as well. Nice one. Wow, and that's just gonna be a super early turret. No jungler intervention, at least not from my jungler. And of course, something that makes Tristana really good for this playstyle in the mid-game onwards is just because her kit just naturally falls off as an aggressive tool anyway. You can still play fairly aggressively, you can make a lot of plays. Do I have enough gold for Phantom Dancer here? I feel like I may as well do Phantom Dancer. It's probably not as good as it would be with Kraken Slayer, but whatever. Because this would be a viable third item anyway. And I don't have enough for Infinity Edge yet. So I get a complete item this way, whereas I wouldn't on this base if I went for Infinity Edge. Then again, I mean, I'm not playing a fully auto-attack Reliant ADC. But anyway, yeah, I mean, generally, like, sure, Tristana's kit is, like, still fairly suited for playing aggressively in the mid-game onwards, but it does fall off a little bit compared to the early game, when it's just incredibly effective for playing aggressively. And in the mid to late game, it's a lot more effective for just, you know, playing safe, keeping yourself safe. And that's what makes Tristana somewhat suited to his playstyle, even though in the early game, obviously, you play so aggressively, it's hard to think of it as a safe playstyle. Which it's not really in the early game. You have to play aggressively early game on Tristana to make good use of her. But you can play, you know, a little bit more on the careful side. Patient at least. And then just play safe in the mid game onwards. And focus on getting farm. Oh. Oh god. Nope. Okay, thank god they didn't finish me. Okay, I think Veigar could have probably just committed onto me and killed me. I think that didn't happen. Ooh. Wait, why do I have aggro? Because Fizz went to targetable, of course. Oh man. Well, of course, I forgot. I don't actually... I'm not going for Infinity Edge, of course. I'm going for Navori. I'm just used to saying Infinity Edge. 715 armor on that turret before Kayn left. Jesus. I shouldn't do that. I'm gonna have to ult him away. Oh, but I could have actually finished the turret and then maybe tried to duel him, but obviously can't start dueling him before, like, when the turret can still aggro me. I guess I can shove this way first. Veigar will be moving to contest. I can't really fight here though, I would say. I'm just gonna finish my base. Like I could go there and just try and wait and see if there's going to be a chance for me to do anything. Like if they waste all cooldowns, there's a safe time for me to hit. It could be that no such opportunity arises and I'm just standing there doing nothing for like 30 seconds before the fight is over, and then I just face having wasted my time for 30 seconds. I don't want to risk that happening. So I'm just gonna base immediately, and now I'm back to full HP, and still can't do anything because my team is dead, but at least I can farm safely. Oh, I thought that was gonna be Rakan key for some reason. Gotta admit that wave clear is really nice.
Nothing a little gunpowder won't fix.
I could try and force out the Veigar cage. I just obviously can't make a play while it's up. Nice, cancel the recalls. Don't. Okay, she only got one minion. Here we got the turret. That's Rakan dead. Oh, I need to get out of here now. Is Veigar flanking me? Sort of. Oh god. Come on. I think I'm dead here, maybe? Okay, nobody has flashed. Chase me, thank god. Actually, oh, I thought I had ult during that fight. That was so awkward. I played that like I had ult, but I didn't. Oh, my bad. Oh, hello, Pantheon. Let's get away from him. I got W up now. I'm ready to jump out if he flashes on me. If I want to deal damage to him, I need his W to be down, so I would need him to waste it on Kayn. Exactly. I'm not going to bother with E, because he is going to shield. Now I'm going to place it. Oh, we almost got Kai'Sa too. Yeah, I have to leave. I'm probably dead here. Unless he just starts wasting cooldowns on Seraphine. Oh, well. Hasn't wasted everything, but... that's fine. I could maybe kill Kai'Sa with Static Shiv if I'm lucky. Ah, I just didn't bounce to the side. Swear to god, that should have been her dead man. And she just stole my CS for no reason. Oh well. Alright, I can base for Navori now. Yeah, I mean, there's weaknesses with Static Shift for sure, downsides, but has a good run rate despite it, so it's gotta definitely, like, its strengths are really big for it to still be effective despite the weaknesses, for sure. I can lower my cooldowns on wards, right? Oh, I can't, okay. And it's already harder to get the infinite uptime Q and Tristana with the new Navori compared to the old one that had more ability haste and more reduction on autos. So if this was a non-Rekkles playstyle Vapora, I would have jumped in on him there, but I don't have vision on the enemy, so I'm not going to. I'm not worried about him one-shotting me, I doubt he can do that. But I'm scared of like a Rakan appearing out of vision and screwing me over. I can just jump in here though. Fairly safe there. Oh. Not quite sure I can jump in there, but I can head out of vision. For a second there, I thought that was going to be the announcement on my bomb. It actually killed Pantheon, which I was going to be shocked by. Where's Viego? He's around somewhere and he's low, if I remember correctly. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. I have to jump out here. Gonna play it safe and ult them. Oh, I'm so dead here, I think. That is sad, man. What a slow. Damn. It's the Bork that screwed me there. It kept me in range for Pantheon to W me. Crazy. I ulted Pantheon away and thought I was 100% safe from ever getting hit by Pantheon, but he could actually close the gap because of Viego. That sucks. I should have just ran in a straight line away from the zone, because I curved there, which made it easier for Viego to gain distance on me. And I could have just healed as well to gain extra distance if necessary. I just didn't expect it, like, so I think my mindset there, I can't even remember it at this point, but I think I was thinking that I could just 1v1 Viego. It's only when I saw Pantheon, like how, like, determinedly Pantheon was sprinting at me and how close he was actually getting that I realized, ah, fuck, I can't do this, because it's not going to be 1v1, it's going to be 1v2.
Killing spree.
Orders are more like guidelines, really.
The Bork slow is what really screwed me over though, because I would have been fine despite getting hit by the stun if not for that. Yeah, I don't think I've jumped on anybody in the mid game at all yet with my W. So you can see what I mean by it falls off. Like, I found plenty of opportunities in lane, but it's not quite as effective at it in the mid game, which is why it makes Tristana so good for this playstyle, because we have the W to keep us alive so easily, which allows us to play more aggressively. Yeah, let's figure no cage. Just needed to be sure that nobody was in range to one-shot me. Rakan was to ult me, but I was sure that nobody could. Oh, goodbye, Seraphine. Close to being a kill. If he just walked up sooner, I would have been able to commit with the ult for the one-shot. So I'd consider jumping on Viego here. The problem is, this has happened to me a lot in Tristana in the past, is I jump on a stealth champion. Hang on. This is fine, I hope. Ah, didn't quite kill him though. As I jump on a stealth champion to start dealing damage to them and they go invisible, so it interrupts my combo in that way. And then I'm stuck with no reset and suddenly I'm able to be caught out. So I would not risk jumping on Viego as a stealth champion there. Yeah, the guy's kinda tanky actually, between Triforce and Tabis. Well, Prota has life still over a BF sword. Coño, es que no paras. Así no podemos carrearte. Simplemente para, deja morir. She's telling Gangplank to stop dying because we can't carry him this way. Nen no le puedo ganar, pero espera y luego aporto en equipo. en equipo, what? Aporta, I don't even know what that means.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, this is a Viego player trying to use Gangplank barrels. Kai'Sa's just too isolated here. She's not positioned safely enough, they're not supporting her positioning. I need to back off because there's an invisible Viego somewhere. Or is he... Oh, he's over there. Didn't tell. I still got heal if I need it. Damn it, he's invisible, I have to leave. Got both summoners.
Enemy killing spree.
Keep fighting.
Come on. But he doesn't have ult. Okay, he has ult, but it's fine. Where did Viego go, that coward? Oh well. We can steal all these camps. And we're back to full HP, just like that. I'll just hit this once. May as well help with the wave clear a little bit. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to try and steal farm from Fizz when he went all the way to top lane. I'm left with nothing here. What do we want next? I guess armor pen should be fine. GA would also be good. Might just end up selling this and just go for GA. We'll see. Is my whole team Spanish? Yo no me llevo ni una. He's talking about kills, but I'm so like, that is not how I would have said in Spanish that I don't have any kills. I don't keep up at all with like the Spanish League community. Spanish League terms, Spanish League talk. What the hell? Oh, he wasn't lying.
Enemy has been slain.
He is useful, despite the 12 deaths. I could jump in here, but I can't reach him, so... Okay, he should be dead here. Or my E was even hardly necessary. So we just walk up there and we just wait to see if he'll make a mistake. I had no intent of diving him while he still had RNW. But then I just walk up to him and what does he do? He wastes a W. Even if I didn't dodge it, what is that going to accomplish? Nothing, because I did not hit him, so I did not have aggro. Even if it hit me, it was a wasted CC, and then once that CC is down, completely free kill. My farm! Oh, I misclicked once, I deserved that anyway, I guess. Why is he stealing that farm with his ultimate, though? Let's turn around here. I'm so ahead, I should probably be able to carry even 3v5. Okay, but this is like turning out in a way where we're not even 3v5, now it's 2v5, and that I can't carry. Now it's 1v5. Definitely can't carry a 1v5. Let's just go for the Raptors and the red buff. I don't bother with the E because it's just not necessary at this stage, unless I'm really in a hurry to kill them. Cost me mana while my Q doesn't. Okay, they're not doing Baron, are they? Ooh. Dude, okay, Jesus. Get me out of there. Fucking hell. That has a lot of kills. Lesson learned. He did die though. I just want to put that out. Like, it was scary for a little bit, maybe. But I did win that. I can stay. We can do Baron probably. Oh, especially if we kill Viego here. Doesn't matter if he goes Gangplank. Oh wow, but he didn't go Gangplank. What the hell, Gangplank? How much gold does he have from his passive? Can't say. I'll just try and flank them here. Just going for whoever's closest, just as long as we can kill him. Oh my god, that bomb explosion. Nice. That was half of Rakan's HP as well. Just the explosion. Out. Get me out of here. And it's just them two, so we should be able to end. Alright, GG. Alright gamers, we are back for one final game of Rekkles style ADC. We're going to be playing Kai'Sa with Shen. 2 Shen supports in one day feels very unlikely. But here we are. Maybe somebody's popularized that. Anyway, we're going to be playing Kai'Sa. Just for fun, I'm going to do the lethality build, or hybrid lethality build, because it's really fun. Last time I played Kai'Sa was incredibly fun. We're going to do it again. Oh, we're playing against Ziggs. I didn't even notice that. I should have run MR. Oh well. At least the armor will scale pretty well, since the rest of their comp outside of lane is AD.
Stay aggressive.
Okay, I shouldn't do that because I technically could get hit by a Morgana Q. And we're playing safe. Okay, Shen gonna go in here. That's fine. He's a fairly low range engage support. Yes, Morgana, kill that minion faster so we get closer to the middle of the wave where Shen can be useful. In fact, we'll just try and let them push into us rather than us pushing into them. Shen is not going to be useful under turret. Oh. I was nowhere near in range to engage there. He just very suddenly started walking towards them and just went in like, what? Nothing was going to change his mind. I think I have to give up that coster. Yeah, it would... there's no way I can farm that without putting myself in a position where I can get Morgana queued. Let's go ahead and place a ward. Okay. Nice. He surprisingly didn't take too much damage there, thanks to W. Decent damage onto Ziggs though in the meantime. Yeah, when I'm this far, I don't mind like baiting out Morgana Qs. That was a long shot if she wanted to throw one. The best move for her there was literally just to hold it. And once her Q is on cooldown, we can try and abuse that. Although obviously it's back up by now. Oh, didn't mean to walk into that.
This world is changing. We decided to. Forgiveness is hard, but so very difficult.
First blood.
Okay, good enough. Are they basing? They probably are, I imagine. I'll use E.
I came for the hunt. Stay for the fruit.
There we go. Definitely not at the time to go for a plating, though. Ziggs is TP. He should have used that. He's missing out on, I guess, a full wave there. Oh, what the hell? Wait, Morgana with the cheese, though. That was a flank from the brush, right? Very smart. I like that.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, look at that. She was right next to me. Holy crap.
Ally has been slain.
That was smart. I mean, it only worked because Shen was being greedy for absolutely no reason. He had no reason to be there, but... I like the fact that she recognized she didn't need to base there and also didn't need to show herself in that lane just because she decides she wants to stay in lane. If you're gonna stay in lane alone by yourself, absolutely do not show yourself. Do not give the enemies that information. Wait and see if something might arise, like an opportunity might arise because they don't know you're there. If I chose to go for the plating as well, she would have been in a perfect position to flank me as Ziggs pushed the lane. It didn't even need to be a solo play. Can't do much to defend here, sadly, so they get the plating. On the bright side, that was only a solo kill for Morgana, so Ziggs got nothing from that.
Come on, let's go. Survival is an instinct we all have.
Oh my god, he's so annoying. I think this lane is going to keep getting more and more painful as the Ziggs poke gets stronger and stronger, while our engage range doesn't get any higher. And especially Morgana's always just going to be a counter to our engage anyway. But we'll wait and see. It's possible that Morgana could just end up wasting her shield and Jhin finds a flash engage or something, or Ziggs just oversteps. But in general though, I would say Kai'Sa is not really the kind of ADC you would like against a long-range ADC, or, well, long-range mage or whatever, like Ziggs. Especially if your supports is not going to bring long-range engage themselves. This would have been a decent enough matchup. First of all, if they didn't have Morgana to counter an engage support. And second of all, if we had an engage support like Nautilus with long-range engage. Or even a Blitzcrank.
My suit hungers.
She has no mana. Yeah, apparently that's what no mana looks like. Oh boy. He's fine. I shouldn't try and trade alone here. I don't know what Morgana's doing though, just recalling I guess. Okay, let's go for it. I'm gonna have a nice little kill on him. If he doesn't have W then he's dead. Beautiful. Nice. I don't know. Like, I know she had low mana, but she could at least surely use one ability, like at least spell shield, right? Could have removed some of my damage. Maybe even had enough mana for a Q, since previously I thought she had no mana, but she could still Q. Alright, I'm basing here. Ah, but it's so sad though, because if I could actually get this plating, I would have Static Shiv. But I'm expecting him to probably just one-shot this wave. Maybe we can just... Oh, my bad. Maybe I should... Oh, god. Actually, I didn't need to heal if he was just gonna jump on me anyway so I could flash past him. He played that pretty badly. Okay, in the end I'm gonna get Static Shiv anyway, just by waiting. Yeah, the way Kha'Zix should have played that was just walk at me and do a damage on me, and then when I like try and flash away, that's when he could use E to just close the gap again. Instead he tries to get, like, he's really impatient. He closes the gap immediately with his E when he didn't need to. That means that now he's got no way to reclose the gap once I flash away from him. Which is also why I didn't need to heal in hindsight, because I was barely taking damage from him.
Monsters are everywhere.
So the pull pop we're gonna go for is gonna be Static Shiv into Nash's Tooth into Dustblade. I believe there is more build paths you can use for lethality, Kaisa. I can't remember all of them. I know you can do it with Menemun as well, though, for example.
I like it here. I just might stay.
It's pretty fun. That's at least forces abilities. Nice. He is not willing to use abilities to clear the wave, so I just could get the plating. I'm not sure I'm gonna risk walking up there without my support. I want to ward, but warding itself is dangerous, more dangerous than just pushing without vision in the try, so just gonna push without vision in the try. I don't really need to base. I'm just gonna do what I said the supports should do and just hide out of vision. See if an opportunity arises. Ooh, they want to do Drake. Is this again a wave? It is. Okay, I think I'll leave the wave just so I can contest ASAP. Damn it. Come on. Nice. Huge. Now we should be able to get the Drake. Let's do it. I would ignore mid lane. Just ignore that. Ignore that. It's potentially a waste of time. Yasuo could escape and we're wasting this window where we can just get the Drake. Okay, I'm gonna go straight bot then. Oh, what do you know? Yasuo just waste your time. He escaped. That's mind-blowing. It's okay. She doesn't know any better. It's a little bit risky, but I think I'm getting away with it.
I came for the hunt.
Oh, now you want to do Drake. I don't really have a choice but to try and help them, because they're all low. If they get contested, they lose if I don't help. And I think I could be the difference maker, so I'm gonna actually help. For example, why not fight before Kha'Zix got all, like, got to revive? Sorry, not fight, I mean do the Drake. Now I'd like the base, even if it means missing out on minions. I don't want to... Like, I have so much gold, I'd rather not. I have to help. I might die here. Or maybe Ziggs dies. Nah, not really. Whatever, at this point I may as well try and take it a good base instead of just basing fast. Oh, hello. No! Okay, at least I don't get stunned by her ultimate, but I'm sure I'm still screwed here. Yeah, that sucks. Wait, he's about to die too, though. Yeah, nice. Holy crap. I mean, I have a huge shutdown, so it wasn't worth it, but at least I got something. Wait, there's no way I had heal, surely. Please don't tell me I had a heal without noticing. Man, all I needed to make that a really good play that was to dodge the Morgana Q. Oh, it was just coming up, but I'm sure it was still down, technically. Yeah, super close. Holy crap. Thing is, even if it came up though, I was not paying attention to that. There's no way I would have actually survived because of it. There we go. What's the AP ratio on Shiv like these days? 30%. I feel like I think they're nerfing it again on this next patch. It's crazy. Don't even know why at this point. Surely mages aren't still abusing it.
The hunting ground has changed, but the hunt is the same.
Oh, hello. Oh, for Ziggs. There we go. I think even the auto alone killed him because it was a static Shiv auto, but Better safe than sorry. Like, I really should have just queued the cannon in advance just to make sure, because I almost missed it, but it worked out. Okay, so I was actually about to start backing off because I don't know where Kha'Zix is, and without my with my ultimate, I'd probably beat him 100%. Without it, not 100% sure, probably not. So I'd want to play safe, but then I just saw him on top side exactly as I started backing off, so we're gonna continue pushing. Yeah, also I can escape more easily if he comes for me. Oh my lord. Are we gonna go straight bot?
Triple kill. An ally has been slain.
Straight to the turret, because he shoved that really fast. Just immediately go on him, see if it works. He might have W to disengage. I guess not. I guess he used it for wave clear. Cool. Yeah, we'll just try it. I feel like a lot of ADCs in that situation, low elo ones, would have just like walked into the wave and just started wave clearing. But you can absolutely, like, I wasn't expecting really to get a kill there because I thought it would be a disengage from Ziggs. But you gotta try, right? Like, why not? If it doesn't work out, whatever, you just lose like 20% HP, which you're gonna lifesteal anyway. If it does work out, you got a free kill. Careful. Oh, whoa, what the hell? Weird. Fuck it. Wait, the Shen does $1 billion damage actually. Oh, because it got stone plate. Or whatever it's called. Heartstone. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I think I might have got a crit there. That's the only reason I killed him. I miscalculated that. I miscalculated it so bad. Oh, actually I can fight. Nice one. The only reason, like, I miscalculated it so bad that I actually thought he was gonna die to the first auto, and I don't think he would have even died to the second one, if not for it being a crit. Could be wrong though, but I think it was a crit, and I think it's the only reason he died.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Alright, let's base. Just barely too late to see it. Yeah, I wasn't accounting. It's like I expected my passive damage to apply twice, which obviously it wasn't going to. The 5th shot, I mean. Damn, this has already done so much damage to the champions. Bastard.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, if I'm landed. Kill. Oh, dude. He's not invisible as long as he's marked. You're kidding me. Ooh. I think I'm dead? No, maybe not. Never mind. Jesus, dude. That flash. Nice. Shyvana still got it, but she didn't kill him. Should I cancel my base? Yeah, fuck it. Nice. Just gonna hope I don't get hit by a Ziggs ult now.
I survived the void. I refuse to let death end. I refuse to accept it as my fate.
Let's not overcommit trying to make sure I land it auto. Dude, you would think this was a fucking Nico, but no, it's actually just a Raptor. I'm ganking us on mid lane. Damn it. Okay, that wave is gone. I'm just gonna go for the red buff while I'm here. Wait, what? Oh, I got hit by this. We're gonna queue red as I auto the minions. It was inside of me because I wasn't targetable. Ah, damn. Look at that burst. We did not see that coming.
I need to gather my strength.
Wait, the cooldown on this is 30 seconds? I thought it was 10. I'll want to keep pressuring here as long as they have so many dead and some of them are stuck defending top lane. It would be a waste of the pressure we can exert at this current point in time. Ow. But I survive. Ooh, does he die though? No, he doesn't. Just barely lives. Close. Hello. Please, I nearly have ult. Oh, come on. No, without the Ziggs thing, I might have outplayed Kha'Zix. Damn. Did I have flash? Oh, we got Baron. Nice. Oh no, it's another one of those situations where my summoner's coming up in 2 seconds. Damn. I don't think it's worth selling Durance Blade yet. Yeah, no, definitely not if I can't even get Caulfields, but I think even for Caulfields, probably not worth.
I grew up deep inside a vast emptiness. I do not wish to grow old. That is why we must fight.
Nice, I got the cooldown reduction even though he had the Ezreal Knight protecting him. I should be able to kill him here, he can't stealth. Kai'Sa just is a hard counter to stealth champions. If it's their like only defensive tool. Oh, wow, and that just causes them to FF? Okay, fair enough. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. How did we end up? Considering I was aiming for high farm, low deaths. Let's see, I had 0 deaths, 2 deaths, 0 deaths, 2 deaths, 2 deaths, 0 deaths, 0 deaths, 2 deaths. Wow, I am really allergic to 1 death, aren't I? And my CS per minute, since I was aiming for high CS per minute. Wait, was the Jhin game that I played the last? No, there was a Tristana game that hasn't updated yet. Oh, actually, yeah, that game had 1 death. And then 2 deaths on this one. And my CS per minute, because we were aiming, obviously, for high CS per minute as a result of not dying, was 8.9, 8.4, 9.5, 8.3, 8.4, 8.5, 8.7, 8.1, 9.1, 7.9. Ooh, just barely didn't get 8 CS per minute minimum on the last game. Tragic. But yeah, so I did say that as a Smurf I was aiming for average minimum, like less than 2.5 deaths. My average, I can't see what the exact average for that was, but obviously it's between like 1 and 2. So fairly decent. And as for the win-loss, because I did predict this would be a little bit more coin flippy, we had 3 losses. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins. So 7 and 3, not too bad. I think I did have a lot of lobbies where my team was just naturally winning though. I still think it can be more conflict in general, at least for a Smurf. For you guys, let me know what you thought about this video. Did you find it helpful? Did you find the playstyle is something you might want to try out? Do you think it's basically just playing normally but with your brain turned on? Let me know your thoughts on the playstyle, on what I call the Rekkles style of ADC. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, gamers.